story that would be.
What's up? I unfortunately missed the first game. I mean, it looked like a stomp, but everything is pointing towards this game being at least good. Hopefully 3 maps. But yeah. So I missed the first game. A little bit busy, especially busy month, birthday month, dealing with all kinds of things. But fortunately, able to make this one, and hopefully it's a good game. Looks like the players are set. I'm kind of worried. I think that NV does really have any strong maps that I've seen. I know they won on Haven, and literally NRG just won on Haven as well. So if that is the map, or as we see it right now, oh, it is their map pick. I don't feel that confident.
And then NV picking Haven.
In Haven.
And then we're gonna end things on
Yeah.
split. If we
For anybody watching on the VOD, I'll be watching this game, then I might watch a little bit of the rest of the games that I missed, including the why can't I think about it? It's literally the previous game, the Furia. I'm gonna watch a little bit of Furia and EG, and then I might watch a little bit of the EMEA games. More specifically, the game with. Yeah, my brain is fried. I can't. I'm brain farting with Navi and the tier 2 team because I know Navi lost. So yeah.
You can have a team on one thing and a little more of that support. You have Knights continue to do what he was doing before. Then I think it's an NV that can surprise everybody here.
We are in.
Is our agent select on the side of NRG.
Yeah, no real surprises there. I am curious what the final picture is going to be from Envy on the other side of things, because the Astra as a smoke instead of Harbor really does change things up.
Okay, Neon in the mix this time around. Yeah.
Very different. Different dual days that they're playing here is not the Jet Phoenix that we've seen for a lot of the teams. Kesnet is going to be on the Neon, which we've seen a lot of in the past couple of weeks. And Knights on the Yoru as well. It should be, you know, something that...
Hey.
You know.
I mean, his Yoru looked really good back on Sunset, right? What I'm curious about is on their execs, if they're going to have any kind of like combo ideas between the Astra utility, creating pockets of space for Knights to teleport into an entry.
Do we have a tech pause? There's no way we have a tech pause already.
Well, let's find out, because the players are ready and so are we.
Okay, we got the ready signal.
Playoff spot today, and for that and so much more, we're going to send it over for Wyatt and Mitch on the mic.
Go, and go. Double go. We got goats casting. Bro, Wyatt and Uber are so underrated. I don't get. I just don't understand why they haven't been casting a lot, especially in Masters. I remember they've done, I think, a little bit of Santiago, but I like the chem. I like the chemistry. I really like.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really like their calling.
On what feels like a clear path for them to make it to champions.
So we got Breeze, Haven, and Split. If it makes it a split, I would be pretty surprised. So we got double duelists for Envy, Neon, Yoru, and double controller. Interesting, no Harbor. Let's run it down. Let's run it down. We already got orange control. Big kill. Oh, this kill would be so big. That's initiator util trying to get back on site. Jesus, Kiko. Jesus. Oh, he's double peaked. No.
He's all the way back in the spawn.
Boring. Boo. Boo.
Now, of course, the Marber is actually off the table right now, so no chance to mitigate this.
They just used all their util.
Kiko going to have a peek. Been a pretty gainful pistol for him to start things off. Always looking dangerous.
That's what happens when you play lineups.
He gets a chance to play duelist, and that's one thing you fear about going up against this team on Breeze.
It's been a consistent map for them. You go back to the start of this stage, First game against MIBR here. Looks like the series is lost. It's map 2. They're down 2-10. And then they come back and win 13-11. They're just
something about NRG and 2-10 comebacks, Wyatt.
Yeah, there really is.
Kiko here just floating around the site. Looking very comfortable. This, of course,
let's go, bro.
is an NRG map pick.
Hopefully he, did that after the camera cut. Got the fist bumping. Just imagine it.
How we doing? How's the audio? How's the audio?
Oh, okay, not ideal. Kiko able to get ahead of the game.
Yeah, Molly's there to force him off the line, but just a little bit late.
And it's Knights. Falling, who to me was the standout player on Envy last week. Showing us a bit of your
right now. Anti-eco by Envy.
Yeah, in that match one against
Furia,
sorry,
by
put
NRG.
himself on the map. That was a star-making performance in his day.
Hopefully we get some clutches, some
he didn't look like he was barely
crazy shots.
Grip on the mouse. It looked like he's really starting to find some confidence.
Okay, Kiko's already.
Any nerves that you might have seen in those first couple weeks?
Either he's gonna get a kill,
Not there at all. He was just playing with maxed out.
or he's gonna die.
Now this map though, I'm just interested. Excuse me, to
Pretty close to what I called.
Kind of got cooked up with the.
He's got a headshot to a classic.
Against EG was their first match this stage. Demon 1 was playing Phoenix, kind of left a lot to be desired. You had Kesnet on the Jet, more kind of.
Oh, he's one shot. He's one shot.
Now swapping over to the Neon is able to at least deal with Kiko, but it shouldn't be too much trouble for NRG.
Just going for damage. That's a big kill. Guardian on the floor.
The Guardian can treat you like that sometimes, though.
Nice. Nice damage by Envy.
With a harder hitting comp.
Oh.
Sight executes the Neon.
See what I call. Either Kiko was going to get a kill or he's going to die.
Pounce on some of those anchoring players. And then when the side swaps to defense, they're going to be so effective at being able to rotate quickly to the right sites to be able to flood defend. So it feels like there's some solid upside here, especially when, you've got a guy like Knights who displayed that even post-nerf, he can go crazy on the Yoru.
It doesn't feel like some garden variety, like awkward attempt to stick Demon 1 on Chamber again and try and find
taking top mid against the op and elbow. Do they? They're not. Oh, do they punish? Oh, what a kill by Demon 1.
Demon 1 just playing back towards B.
They can threat this. They can threat this pressure and go back double doors. It's perfectly chill. It's perfectly fine.
Slowing the game down in this moment. A ton of time to work with. And look at that from Rossi. Picks up Ethan, who was pushing through a.
Oh, okay. This pause is pretty good. But the Silver Drone is pretty telling.
Obviously, this is NRG bonus.
Moder's trying to bunker. But Moder's trying to bunker.
We just need to see Envy with
timing. Peek. Oh, Spike was almost down.
That was enough to get Glyph off the plant. That should be very telling for Brook.
In the cove.
I imagine we're going to be bursting out in a moment.
Oh, you just faced 3.
One thing there, 3 players trained on his position.
Okay, 2v1.
It's up to Scuba here to salvage the situation. Couldn't ask
Scuba is dead. Jesus. Demon 1.
Feels like when opponents walk into his crosshair, he never misses.
Got pretty dangerous there with NRG just tucked away in the
Demon
corner,
1.
waiting for it to drop. That really caught those Envy players on site off guard. Yeah, especially
Demon 1.
So
Demon 1.
But hey, Envy already on the board.
Bro, it's that Gaia.
That's a sick shot.
It's that Gaia gun.
I mean, hey, listen, brings me back to last week. That was Demon 1's best map of the stage so far, or match of the stage, rather. The chamber games he had were sick. He goes like plus 15 kills to death on the 2 maps that he played chamber.
Honestly, the first kill, first death ratio for both him and Knights was very good last week.
That Gaia?
But I don't mind this idea of putting him on Astra and just having him be a bit of an anchor on this attack side. Could say the same for Rossi, waiting for this guaranteed Kiko push up on the A side.
Okay. Mana had to force a stinger so that Kiko can get an op. Their buy is still was pretty good.
Yeah, spray down through the smoke for Brock. Easy enough to find the pick.
Oh, Knights is low.
It is a high tide to try and give Brock that pocket.
Demon 1 spam.
Been picked off.
The spam merchant.
Looking to get past the one-way. This could be a little bit funky for Demon 1. Oh, Shock Dart takes him low.
Oh, Mata picked up again. Demon 1's low.
Demon 1 doesn't really know where he should be.
Oh, timing. Damn, you barely even siege it. Oh, nice, needed that kill.
Rossi, though, at least is good for it, but in no position.
Does Rossi win?
Oh. And Ethan waits on the line.
That HP was just dreadful for Envy.
Damn, how does Rossi have so much money? Rossi and Demon 1. Well, they can both.
NRG are great on these retakes. Ethan on the KO.
I mean, can both buy. They can buy.
Probably
I
is the
believe.
best KO in the world. Like, it's hard to debate against that. It's just his agent.
You squeeze
Yeah,
so
I think
much
they
value
can
out of
buy
it.
and.
It's astonishing.
So 1 hero rifle, 1
It's
guardian.
both the combination of how good he is at setting up his teammates with it, but also always enables him to get his individual moments as well.
Now Envy, of course, fold Glyph in here to aid with that mid-round calling. Things fall apart for them in the previous round. But that's something I want to listen out for.
Oh.
Get a chance to listen in to Envy Wyatt right now. Let's hear what the comms are like.
No comms?
Okay. He's joining. That's the TP, don't worry.
It's on me, it's on me. At the TP away, at the TP away.
Okay. I can join doors right now.
D1 has to hit the nastiest bandit shot.
Hopping doors.
You shift
KO.
doors.
Yeah,
I
KO
wanna shift towards B, guys.
Yeah, shift towards B.
Pen it down. Where was the op?
It was B.
Mid doors.
Wait, we should pump for max. Just pump for max.
I don't have any use of the bomb.
I have my wall. It's okay. You have drone? Or do you have?
Use it.
Oh.
Window.
They mined us just now.
Just wait for them all.
That's a jump scare.
Second on dart.
I'm gonna wall close for us, okay?
Facing.
Q wall.
Nothing.
Yeah, wall. Let's go.
I've darted 1 second. Hold on. Darting now.
Those guys are always offside.
Nothing pillar. Nothing pillar. Left side. Can't see dart.
They're
It's very hard.
I'm facing.
They have to hit some crazy shots.
Q plant.
Okay, it's 2v3.
Can be walking Emo.
It's out for. One out for.
What's up?
Playing harbor. Missing jet.
Heard.
Jet was window, I think.
1v3 with 60 HP. I mean, I think he could take a body shot. Yep, got a standing desk.
You see me?
I don't think so.
It's just too hard. NT.
You're on play? Wait, oh, okay.
Painful to watch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just slowly surrounded by NRG. No options left. Earlier in that round, and we saw it in the last round too, though. Credit to NRG and Brock, who have been able to really deny Kesden. He was trying to get up mid. That recon dart came through. They weren't able to break it. Kind of obscured by his own fast lane. Takes a ton of damage. He's
Energy is the clear favorite. We're rooting for Envy for a close game, but I expect Energy to win.
A lot of ping pong between Glyph and Rossi in that mid-round. With Kesnet chiming in about gaps as well.
Oh, top box. They spot it. Oh, as he's getting out of the TP.
This is very disruptive. And Scuba's waiting to punish this. They just walk straight past him. Oh, it's a disaster.
Jesus.
That is so brutal.
It might be a stomp.
With the aura wall for Envy, it's just completely
I think I booted up stream.
Whatever the plans
just for it
for Envy on that execute
to be like a hour stream.
Really went out the window. I was expecting to see a little bit more, but
I mean, this is Energy's map.
Ethan and that null command's presence really just shut down any ideas that Envy had for the hit. You know, if Ethan isn't there, maybe they get that Hunter's Fury off with it, but there's no point in using that. Ethan is just going to use the null command and get rid of any ults immediately. So Envy really just get stalled out in that choke. They don't have the support to come in for
that laugh.
Completely unravels that set execute that it seemed like they were going to go into.
This match has ballooned out pretty significantly already. Envy's only round win comes against NRG's bonus, and they only get a couple of rounds out. How about this? Look at the depth of this roster. We talk about like who's the standout, who's having good performance. We talked about Knights for Envy. here in stage 2, there is so much depth on this NRG roster. The thing is, you never know who's going to do you in on NRG's side. You just know someone is. You know someone is going to clap you.
Mata for me is one that stands out because, like, you think back to stage 1, there were earlier times in this year where he was struggling a bit on the Neon. It's when the team tried to put him in a position where he was playing a little bit more gimmicky, a little more Danby-esque, and it felt like that kind of threw off his flow of the game for a period of time, but I've loved his Neon in stage 2. I think he's really bounced back. He's looked excellent. And it's always fun to watch him just pick up the Harbor on the off-map as well.
So 0 point here comes at a pretty early timing for Ethan, and it's just spots out this entire Envy setup. They're going to stay. They've got some contingency and some mid presence. His atmosphere being laid down by
ult gets a kill.
Dodging and ducking away from this.
How does Ethan live?
Okay.
Does die.
Into the TP.
How good is MV's team play? It looks like NRG are ready to flood. Oh, spike down. Bro, chill on the lasers.
Trying to hold up next to him. We're down to a 2v2 and plenty of noises.
Chill on the lasers.
But man, they have stitched this together beautifully.
Look at that HP though. It's horrific for NRG. Real shot for Demon 1 to close this round out.
Demon 1 clutch. Demon 1 clutch.
That NRG need.
Demon 1 clutch.
Making a bit of noise. Happy to try and tease.
Bro, that'd be crazy if they just walk into his crosshair. Oh, it's winnable. He's literally one shot. He can literally pull out the classic.
2023 world champion still reaching for the echoes of that kind of glory. That's the way to get started. Get a bit of wind in your sails. The Red Bull clutch here for Demon 1.
Really sick round though from Envy out of that timeout. Felt like some of the ideas that they had from the last round, they got disrupted by the null command. Well, they lost
W Demon 1.
But in the timeout, they're able to still put together.
Okay, maybe I was being a little bit doomer.
Look at that stun that comes backside from Kesnet, which, you know, is placed via the info from Glyph, the Hunters.
Maybe I got a little too ahead of myself.
Capitalize. That's a really stunning round. Honestly, a good indicator that Envy are making some serious progress as a team. Love to see that.
And it feels like a proof of concept for the Yoru. Knights, the tip of the spear, all of a sudden is paying off.
Running a B split. There's nobody in Nest. The perfect time to go Nest. Nobody's in Nest.
Rossi's trying to control over towards A.
Will they gate crash?
An engagement there. This is an.
They're trying to crunch the backside. Oh, Mata just kills. Because they.
Plenty of different angles, but lacking a main
and the round is done.
Mata is just anchoring so effectively.
Round is done.
Damage has already been done. Ethan knows he can play off this. Ideally, he wants to buy time and stay alive, but he's bought enough for Kiko to arrive. Making his way into the back of the site. Kiko can take a timing out of this smoke if Rossi takes
the timing.
Freebie though for the Viper, and it is Kiko a little bit too slow off this, and now I can't like.
Oh, okay, maybe it's a little bit winnable. Maybe I got a little too out of myself again. Rossi does have hits.
Able to get that plant down, but
he is one shot to an outlaw.
Suffocated on the site. They want to get some space elsewhere. They can't cross. They know that that outlaw is watching.
I mean,
where can they go?
Yep.
It is going to be a
might as well.
For Rossi. Give them a bit more breathing room here, so they're not just pinned down behind.
Yep, especially against an outlaw. Oh, they're gonna double swing into the wrong.
Looks like they're trying to call a timing there, but didn't expect the literal firing squad to be present.
Yeah, just hoping to catch.
That's just the easiest kills. The easiest kills.
Posted up. I just hear Brock on stage. I was not ready for that, but they still got it.
What was I, frankly?
All three of them. I like the idea of the execute, trying to get all the way up there through Nest, that fast lane to cross. They're crunching onto A from so many different angles.
It's like, why are you guys doing this? So you guys are making the game so easy for us.
NRG, you know, they opted to control a main there. It forced Rossi all the way back, so they aren't getting pinched from all angles. They weren't having to worry about
Kiko back on the outlaw, light by. Kiko's gonna farm.
Coming from the north side of the map.
Seshi double door. because they're not playing that well.
This performance so far from Envy is about the polar opposite.
They're just trying to
of what we
farm
saw in
orbs.
Stage 1.
I respect
The
it.
same situation. Nothing
They
left
can
to
get a
lose.
Euro ult with a kill
Just
and
get out there and do your
orb.
best. But a different roster and a very different philosophy about how they want to end this stage as opposed to stage 1.
Yeah, for me, I'm watching this team. I think their goal today is progress.
Oh,
Signs of improvement.
damage.
Because for them, it's about plans. It's about
And because that's dead. Because that might pie.
when those begin.
Just
It's kind of weird to frame
instant
this as a game
headshot.
that you can lose and still feel good about.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, though, it's NRG. And an NRG that just beat Leviathan last week. So if we can just, come away with this seeing a competitive Envy, and also, within that, you would hope an Envy that are going to continue to build confidence.
they're just gonna rush
in
site.
a loss after getting that win against Furia. A proof of concept that this team can work. It's something that they desperately needed, and they got that validation.
Oh, timing in the smoke. Only saw
It's
one.
just about building on it at this point.
Jesus.
It's going to be tough to get the better of in a situation like that. Envy just walk up, take an
Jesus.
opportunity through B main and are sent packing. It does feel like Envy are almost looking at what they're trying to become across the stage in a game like this. NRG might be one of the most finished, complete outfits that we have here in Americas. And Envy have been pretty vocal about wanting to become that kind of structured outfit whose average garden variety performance is still, well above what we've seen from them so far.
It's wild that Envy looks so
That's
complete, so
crazy.
meta that on paper doesn't feel great for them when you're still
They're
juggling
going
double
for an A
duelists.
split.
Here comes Envy trying to run another
Trying to stall the
fast
hit
10
in A
second
main.
drift. Being stalled out just a bit by Bra.
Spot the KO. Gonna entry with the team.
Drift emergence inside A main, and in they come. Ethan trying to play the off angle, sees the clone, and ducks back into a smoke.
No smokes for bridge.
Very safe angle.
There is that double wall up. Can Envy actually press forward and try to take some space?
Okay, they have info on 3, I think.
Haven't seen the high tide yet for Mada. That'll be telling, I think.
And for ults, no ults. But Brock does have a recon. Ethan has a flash.
He also has the aura with him. Knights is playing off him.
Okay.
Like seen them do top mid.
They're just letting him get backside.
Are we full retake protocol here? Look at the cringe setup.
Knights is gonna rewrap towards mid
From Envy offsite.
and try to get backside.
Knights, who's just waiting for this harbor wall to drop. Oh, this util just forcing NRG up the defuse.
Okay, 0 point. Is there a window here to turn this into
Oh,
something?
it's already half.
Now, can you stop this guy? Please tell me you can!
And
He's
Ethan
out
just
by
mops
4.
them.
Did that 1 0 point really
Jeez.
shut down their ability to contest?
That is unfortunate.
GG go
Did
next.
he really
To
gut them?
say the least.
GG go next.
Unfortunately, yeah, Envy, they are 0 for 2 on the cringe attempts over towards A. Oh my
Jesus.
There's
That
no
is
point only call
nasty.
one player, Wyatt. It's just Ethan
I think they just
walking
ran
out.
out of util, but
Bro, even he can't believe it.
I was kind of hoping instead Envy would play for more of a rewrap maybe towards mid and try to fight some more players on site to give breathing room for the guys in main to actually swing out without 5 guys staring at them with the crosshairs right on main. But Envy opt for the util attempt.
Are we in an era where that really can work consistently for you? Because it's not the first time we've seen Envy try and go for this post-plant setup with the Viper, the Sova, playing back.
Okay, if MV
With the Aura
gets
to KO.
3 in pistol, it's
Feels a little
doable.
risky.
4,
Yeah, definitely.
they don't even
Got
probably
at least
even have to get
few
pistol.
wages to try to
Look at this.
pull this off with them.
Just a strong bonus
This
round.
should tell you everything you need to know about why these two teams were in very different parts of their arc. NRG have been obviously on this roster an average 74 series, not game, not maps, series on this team. Whereas obviously for Envy, it is early doors. Glyph with 4 series, Knights with only 7, an average of 12 here. Envy are looking across at the team that they would
That is
love
so
to
crazy that
beat.
Ethan
Standing out to be
literally went to NRG right
Super
after winning
Stage
champs.
2, he's got 68
And hasn't
games
left.
already.
Series.
I mean, I guess
68
Through all the
series
iterations of the
already
roster.
pretty far through this year, but that
Oh, yeah.
still feels
Life
crazy.
accelerates after
I
30,
mean,
mate.
man, they are just, I guess that's what happens when you qualify for every single event and are
Yep.
one of the most consistent teams globally. You actually do play a lot of Valorant.
Oh, timing. Hasn't not ready for the fight.
Gonna be alive off this. He can even slow things down. Kiko finding Rossi.
That felt like the opportunity for Envy, and they're trying to force their way into the site, but the timings are just not there, and Scuba is able to
Bruh, our NRG just have it down to a T. Okay, Cousin's gonna pie. Cousin's gonna pie.
That wasn't even close, guys. Brutal stuff. It's on Demon 1. Very good player at punishing positional errors, but he was the one completely caught out and surrounded.
Couldn't even hear it from Ikiko's point of view. I think this is another round for me where you can see the plans from Envy that they have cooked up. They know how they want to execute the site with the wall, but the timing's not completely there. That earlier pick that NRG finds brutal on top of it.
Bro, it's just so sad. It's so sad.
Small decisions going in a different direction, and I think we could see Envy with a few more rounds on the board here.
It looks bad, but that's because we're dealing with an NRG who are
they're
some of the best at punishing this.
Yeah, you make a tiny mistake against NRG, the round is done. They have exploited that immediately. And that's what happens there. It's Scuba's at 30 HP, and he's still able to lock down the site with the kill. Yeah,
it's messed up.
Crazy.
Okay, half buy from Envy. J-Crash is gonna...
Envy gonna try and hit it yet again, just walk straight up into main.
Oh, they're not gonna clear it. Oh, they do clear it. Okay, Cousin, 3 deaths away from pie. Okay, we don't punish the kill. Oh, if Brock gets the kill in this round.
Kiko on the flank, he's been deadly with the outlaw, gets another.
We don't have spike down.
Finds the moment to get into the site.
2 players that are one.
Rossi, just rewrap. Yes, Rossi, just rewrap.
And Brock is happy to slow the game.
Oh, but he has a stinger.
40 seconds in the round. Rossi, this is a nice rewrap, but there's just nothing to see. How's he supposed to clear this corner? Use a snake bite on that? I feel like that's unlikely. But he's thinking about it.
No way, Kiko clears this.
Kiko might show, but there needs to be a
oh, hey.
Nice. I like this last
we get our third.
You saw when the Reckoning came in, they had 3 players all dodge it out, but on top of that, it wasn't just some dry swing back sight. They had a stun come through, a flash to swing off while they're dodging it.
They're making some progress.
That's what, you know, took Brock down to 30 HP. Felt like that should have been a kill. That is so funny from Scuba to try to tuck in that corner there for respect. But yeah, some good stuff from Envy in that last round. I think they put together some quality rounds in this game, some missing some timings here and there that it gave mistakes for NRG to exploit. No surprise seeing NRG up 9-3, but I like some of the stuff I've seen from Envy.
More Valorant here from NRG and Envy right after the break. It's map number 1, and NRG lead by 6.
Alright, I think I'm gonna have to sit down now. Jesus.
Which player are you looking forward to see play today between NRG and Envy?
I'm excited to see Ethan. I'm a big Ethan fan.
Shout out to Glyph. I'm really excited to see him play today.
I would say probably Mata. I feel like he always has a chance to go crazy.
For sure, Demon 1. Bro's crazy. Although he did beat Paper X, but he's still the GOAT.
There's some W interviews. W interview. What do we got? 20 seconds. So earlier today we had in EMEA we had Navi losing to a tier 2 team. I initially predicted Navi to win. Just because, like, out of all the teams, because before it was GX. GX can be considered the one of the worst teams in EMEA. The fact that Navi lose, and Navi is like kind of like, you know, probably better than GX, and losing to a tier 2 team, that's pretty sad.
I feel like they're meat carrying very different burdens. We have a map. We're watching Demon 1 play Astra.
I saw a post where it was like, Navi have to win 7 games in a row to make champs. Literally, an impossible run.
Play what he wants. Play KO on more maps than is reasonable.
Might as well buy the ticket.
Absolutely.
Back home already.
When he's able to play Initiator. Heading back into Breeze, I'm just taking a look at this NRG pistol round win rate.
Might as well book your ticket already.
That is crazy.
It's pretty rare to see one like this.
Yeah, that is sick.
At 0 point would have been a little problematic for our friend Knight, so he crashes out early from elbow.
Okay, looks like
intent on adding some proactivity.
We're doing like a pseudo crunch, like
taking a main.
From the defender side. It looked like they're gonna walk top mid, and Envy, the rest of Envy are taking A main. But then that leaves no space for the attackers.
Nest could get to A quickly.
If they hold A main, then there's no space for the attackers.
Also just rotate back
But if the players in oh, they hear them. They hear them. Do they think it's just solo Viper? No way the Viper pushes out by himself. They're just gonna make noise and spawn and rotate back out.
Some kind of swing.
And the rest of the players are expecting an A fight.
Understands exactly what's going on.
Sheesh.
And they do not like what they saw, or rather didn't see over at A. And they're going to end up making the correct decision. This is a piece of why this pistol round win rate is so good.
Okay, it's a B hit. They are already rotating before the spike is planted, which is a good sign.
Do NRG have the expectation for a triple flank, though? Are their brains that massive? Yes. They are planting for arches and taking spawn. The read is imaginary.
Mata is low.
Basically everything that Envy tried for this round.
Do they have wall hacks?
Yeah, has been laid bare to NRG. They've made the perfect.
Oh, look at this rewrap from Brock. How much does he get? 2? Oh, Demon 1 is watching. And Glyph gets time. Oh, Demon 1. 2v2. It's not planted. Oh, do they get the spike? Oh, Demon 1 take over the round. Demon 1
with a
say, guys,
sick round.
Guys,
even though it was
I got y'all.
NRG seemed to be in full control. Nice little plan for arches. Demon 1 is so aware, though, to be able to get the crosshair in place to deny Brock on like that round-winning flank.
One run at a time, one run at a time.
Every look that NRG threw, it was Demon 1 who answered it.
Yo, we got a sub on YouTube. Shout out. Let's get to 200.
In the lead up to this one. Because his brain is still the same. The aim is still intact.
Okay, if... Oh, whiffs. Kesnet, turn up. Turn up.
Nice from Kesnet. Notches the 3. That should be more than enough in this round.
Kiko was just AFK.
For the confidence. I like that even on a round like this, Envy, they aren't easing up. Still kind of taking the fight to them, showing some of that confidence. The duelists working together.
This half, a lot more pressure is going to be on Rossi because Stunner doesn't have any timeouts left. So that read for Envy is
yeah, Envy needed to go on a generational run. They don't need this bonus round, but they need it
I'm thinking back to when
if they want a favorable comeback.
Week 1 against EG. We were talking about some of the switches. Yeah, one of them was Knights on the Harbor. But his involvement in this team now, picking up the secondary,
Outlaw?
being there with Kesnet, really feels like that's...
Sounds like Envy's gonna refight.
And some confidence for Kesnet as well.
Oh, big. Oh, Ethan's ready for it.
Perhaps a little bit too much there for Knights, though.
But everybody has heavy shields.
Works around the corner of the one-way.
NRG finding
I mean, if I'm Envy, I'm assuming they're not gonna re-hit.
In main off those audio cues from the orb.
But Envy are walking mid.
Just slow the pace of the game down even further.
I assume if Kiko doesn't hear anything for the next 30 seconds, they're just gonna hit B.
Tries to over push to find a pick to even
And Envy are kind of cheating. Cheating in the sense of that they're cheating holding mid so that if they hit A, they can flood through double door. If they hit B, they can try to get some kills through tunnel. That should be the tell-all. We can lean towards B. Even better, a Viper wall. Monder just got ult.
That's their cove in the choke. So the
Pretty easy tell.
to hit this side. Envy have a retort
I
here,
mean,
though.
it's gonna be.
come from the B main direction.
Oh, that was a big
Rossi
kill by
already in the
Rossi.
world scuba. The
Did I
Coco's still in
plant?
position.
Oh,
Looking to
the.
play ahead of that snake bite, though, but
I mean,
still
Rossi, you
alive.
just need to
Doesn't bring
live.
this one out. And Rossi doesn't look like he has much health there out in the open. Glyph at least finds a response, but it is a player disadvantage scenario now for Envy.
Oh, he got dinked. Oh, he killed the second person. He killed the second person. He didn't even mean to kill him.
Is down in fairness, but Kiko's got his hands full.
That's so fucking.
Glyph is going to link up
Oh
with
my
Kesnet
god, and they're
try
gonna.
this deterministic. That's not how you
Kesnet
wanna
needs
do
this
that, though.
kill. He needs vengeance.
Kiko's hearing all of this. Fully armored, fully armed.
No way.
just
No
gonna
way. No way.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Cold from Kesnet.
That's crazy. I mean, the fact that you think, I mean, it's so, it's always so predictable, or the likelihood that a duelist is gonna just tap, either tap or half, and take the fight. So a full stick is completely unexpected.
Accidentally got brought.
That is so ballsy, though.
The crosshair to deal with Mata on the reswing.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
I wonder if someone calmed that he got off.
NRG can't afford the buy up though. Not going to have the full armors, but they've got the rifles and they're in on this site. 3 Envy players on the defense. How hard do they want
Oh, and do they lose the following round? Okay, they need this round as well. It's a 2v3. I mean,
pop flashes there from Ethan, the effectiveness of
this might be worse for energy because they lose another gun.
to get those backside kills. It can be just so
If they lose another gun, then they can't buy into the next round.
hits are coming in. Even when you have multiple players.
Gun on the floor, Knights. Gun on the floor.
It's just too fast for Knights to get involved with this outlaw. Even if it would have been well apportioned against the
Snakebite into bricks. Oh, he sees the barrel, right?
To go for this though.
Ethan.
No time.
Have that backup from A main, but not if he takes such a wide angle. There's no trade opportunity.
In the cove.
And Brock, the ladder hiding inside the cove.
It had to be crazy.
Swing off this end for NRG.
Sheesh.
Feels like they've done that 1,000 times.
Just the perfect timing on that double swing to close.
I don't know how to say the word
Taking
Roblox.
Back to
Almost.
basics with a full A execute. But when it's NRG doing
On
that,
YouTube.
all the timings are perfect. The util is placed exactly where it needs to be. Recon not broken, and then the second we saw that from the defender's point of view, but Brock swinging between the pyramids, pop flash over top from Ethan. Seeing exactly why he loves to pick up the KO.
It's a pretty risky commitment for NRG, who actually lost their first buy round and went for it anyway. I think Ethan's got them interested, Wyatt.
Flash over top is nice. Ethan knows he
Okay, MV reclear A main. Does Rossi die for free?
Elsewhere, NRG have a double face for an elbow push-up.
Okay, let's look at the money. Let's look at the money. If MV loses this round,
has been crazy, but he picks it up on another great round. Look at
there may be just one rifle. They just spotted Knights, and he's gonna TP out.
And again, rattles the cage. This time, taking an orb.
Bro, energy are just spam merchants. Do they double peek or do they peek one by one?
This could force him into a retake, but again,
solid reclear.
From elbow for Rossi.
There goes your harbor. There goes safe passage into a site.
I mean, it wasn't the clear. Ooh.
Okay, we talked about it. Perfect.
When did Kiko get on site?
Perfect application of it.
Kesnet does have ult, and he's just instantly dead. And Kiko's gonna ace. Pop nice, go crazy, go crazy.
Oh yeah, hand it over.
And Glyph is saving.
Glyph is having none of it. Absolutely none of it, bro.
Does Kiko hunt? He's on the way.
He wants
Jesus. Go to 4K.
just to see if he can light Glyph up.
No, Glyph.
Warmer.
He doesn't expect it. Oh, he doesn't expect it.
Still, it's a weapon that Glyph cannot carry out of the round, and the economy is getting dire for Envy as NRG get ever closer to the Magic 13.
It was always going to be so dangerous on the side swap, just to kind of be Envy generally, because the attack side is where we saw NRG.
I wonder when they started allowing stretch back in. I thought it was banned. Not banned, but like, you know.
Scoreline at half. NRG already with the advantage, get to their better side.
Bonka not beating the evil mastermind allegations with that one. Sorry, mate. This is the rise of Guru.
I mean, this would be a big ground if they're somehow able to convert this. Rossi needs 2. That starts and it ends there. Demon 1 does grab a gun. Knights is on site.
Demon 1 able to fell Kiko, but caught up on the side inside a snake bite and dropped very low. Most of the damage.
And we're gonna pop ult here.
You know, Sideshow hated that film, but he's tripping. He doesn't understand cinema.
I just love.
He does not understand cinema.
Who was it that suggested Sideshow watch that movie? Was it you?
Yeah.
That's so nice. He took it very seriously that you wasted 90 minutes of his time. I, for one, thought it was phenomenal. Kesnet has a Vandal to hand, but that's really all Envy have to hang their hats on.
Oh my god. That was pretty close.
Oh, big second kill. It's... They have no smokes though, which makes it really hard. Oh, Kesnet. Oh.
Tap. Scuba. Oh my goodness.
Oh, no time. Kesnet turns up at the wrong time.
Nice to see that the exact same aim, confidence
Kesnet.
that gained those accolades for Kesnet is still present.
Yeah, that is the old Kesnet shooter.
Go,
right
go, 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 NRG. Go, go, go.
Unfortunately, it might have come a little bit too late in this breeze. And
Go, Envy, go, 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 go. Go, NRG, go, go. Go, Envy, go, 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 go.
To address, if they can try to put together some semblance of a system running into that, then hey, who knows what we might see.
That'd be crazy if every team had a song.
Ultimately, though, hey, we're looking at the map pool. This is NRG's pick.
Yep.
We're heading over to Haven next, which Envy have played.
I know G2 have a song, but like, what would be like the hardest
good signs on this map
team to make a song about?
If they play one where they feel like the coordination is just tighter,
G2, C9,
then
Envy.
we see Envy keeping the game a little bit closer.
Who else would be? Who would be hard?
This A site is wide open right now. Ethan making his way.
M80.
Command. Hunter Sphere coming through as well. Envy have circumvented it. Now they're trying to get back in.
That fragment over the double door is huge.
Yeah.
In that one moment, Envy
I just don't think teams even think about making a song.
Cosmic Divide, they're being thrown out by Envy. They want to try and play around this. Kiko,
But it would be pretty nice, especially walkouts.
Marta down. Hunter's Fury now getting good value.
But I imagine there's like some teams that have like some bad songs, and NRG just won the round. It's a 2v2, but NRG just won the round.
They don't know he's there.
Yep.
They have no information. The wall working against Envy. There's Rossi in the 1v2.
Rossi could be prime Primi, and he doesn't win this.
To put it nicely.
And there's no time.
There's just no time. Half-hearted the attempt was. And NRG lock it up 13-6.
Yeah, they just get the exact result they're hoping for on their map pick. A consistent one for them in this stage.
I'm actually gonna look up all the team
They don't need
names.
to come back this time. They just maintain the lead. They were hoping for another day in the office here on
See,
Breeze.
even Lev.
That is exactly what they get. Some
Go,
classic
Lev, go,
even
go,
KO
go,
gameplay,
go, go.
Topping the board with 19 kills and 5 first bloods, which is just ridiculous. But
Let's see, MIBR. I think actually MIBR might be the hardest.
That did feel like a very honest punch-in, punch-out map of
M
from NRG. I'm interested though going under Haven because there were some bright spots here for Envy. Knights is still looking fantastic, playing off Kesnet's utility pretty effectively. Kesnet shooting, D1 also having his moments.
EG, Envy, Furia? Furia?
Only time will tell.
Furia. Like Chia. Furia. Yeah, I think Furia and MIBR would be the hardest. Yeah, I want a close game. I'm rooting for Envy, but I think NRG are the clear favorites. So in the meantime, whoa, holy AI. We're gonna play 3-0, which is a game you build your roster around random players in all regions and try to get all 3 regional champs or all 3 regional trophies. We probably have 5 minutes. Oh, cool. We have an hour, or not an hour, a minute 30. So we're gonna do double duelists. We'll start in America's prime form and we'll do normal. This is a warm-up. DRG in 23. This is pretty hard just because in 23 is when I started watching Valorant or VCT. But I didn't watch DRG. Jesus. I might have to reroll. Yeah, let's reroll both. Okay, 24 EG. Derek is a higher rating than Jogamo? That's crazy. How much time we got? I think they're just gonna do the halftime break, so I think we got a good amount of time. Jogamo. Jesus. I want to go with Derek OW. Nova 23, another Chinese team that I don't know any of these players. But we're gonna go off of what we need. And I think we can get a better better controller, so we'll just pick this guy. JDG, another Chinese team. Duelist controller. I think we could probably get we can have a he could probably be second duelist. 100 Thieves and 22. Bang. Bang's a pretty good controller. I think he's gotten way better than way better than 22 season. But damn, I'm gonna need a IGL. Leviton and 24 Aspas? Come on. Oh, King? Oh, but King's on an off-roll. Off-roll is, I guess, you need a... If you do an off-roll, let's say like Mata, when he plays Harbor, that's considered off-roll. It's not a main role that he currently fulfills. Yep, Aspas, no question. Sean Gare is as an assistant. And then my caller. Oops. My caller will be Bang. Let's see what we get. Okay, we secure first seed. We won 1 trophy. We go to stage 1, 2 trophies. Okay. This might be... Oh, I was about to say, this might be my first 3-0. The closest I've gotten is like 2 trophies and I think top 3. But this game is so hard because it'll give you players that you have no idea about. But yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's try hard. And we'll go into Pacific. Classic double duelist. Navi and 25. hero? Come on. Easy. Easy. You're on Teo too. 25. Wisey, pretty good. He's probably not my primary duelist, but he can be my secondary duelist. BBL in 23. I have no idea. But we have a person that is an IGL. And being a natural IGL does is a bonus. At least in terms of this game. Let's see. We can get a better duelist. Jesus. I think I'm fine with a decent Sentinel. Xset in 22. Second? Cryo? Cryo was playing Yoru in 22? Guys, I think I have to go with Cryo. I think I have to go with Cryo. Not because he's higher rated, but I think his duelist is pretty nice. Bukashu on Omen. Yeah, I'll take Bukashu on Omen. Even though it's an off-road, we can have... We'll have Hero. Yeah, we'll have Hero. Guys, I don't think we're gonna win this one. Lohan and... Jen? Let's go. Let's roll. Second seed. Okay, we get a trophy. We went against Team Secret out of all teams in the grand finals. No way we get a 2-0. And we get grouped. Wow. We win 2 trophies and we get grouped. That's pretty sad.
Rest of the team as well, but let's shift gears and hear what the other side has to say.
That's pretty
Summer
sad.
has a quick chat with Emily.
Okay, they're still doing interviews. We got time for one more. Let's try Extreme. I haven't done Extreme. And we're gonna go back to Americas. This is probably gonna be 25? DRG in 25. Oh, I think I've done this. Everything is blinded, so you don't know the rankings of everybody. So you can be picking a player that looks good, that has a familiar name, familiar face, but you don't know their rating. But I know he is the GOAT of DRG. RQ in 24, Xfero, Jemkin, Estrella. Estrella's a pretty decent IGL. I could pick him up. But Jenkin on Duelist? On Yoru? Oh. Jenkin on Yoru is pretty good. His Yoru is probably one of the best. Pretty underrated. Envy in 26, Kesnet, Demon 1, Exter, Rossi. Guys. Envy? Envy? What are the odds? Demon 1, clearly. Billy, K-Knight, Neff, Levius. K-Knight. I think I had to pick K-Knight. Or was Neff the better player? I think K-Knight. Leviathan in 26. Ooh. Yo. And AMM vibes? AMI vibes? Thank you for the follow. King on controller. Bike. Whoop, 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 whoop. King, Spike, Neon. How much time we got? 20 seconds. Neon. Okay, we're gonna have to pick King. King's a better controller. Shout out ME Vibes. Oh, we're not. Oh, I forgot to make my IGO. I forgot to make my IGO. No. We got no trophies because I forgot to put my IGO. What a fail.
Which in the past there's sort of lack of interest in playing that double duelist is really stretched.
It's going good. We're probably gonna be in a short stream because this game
This is a map that
isn't looking so close as I thought it was gonna be.
As the meta stands right now, you just need to be
I'm rooting for a good game.
You're seeing it from Envy Knights, as the desk were mentioning as well.
A good game.
Player to keep your eye on right now. His play against Furia was lights out.
The Demon one on Chamber gives me hope.
In that last series was excellent too. 2 maps where he does play that agent. He's plus 15 on.
How's it going?
Deaths, like 47 for 32. He was great there. So.
Oh yes.
Carry that over on Haven, a map that Envy have loved to lean into.
Yes.
Knight's got an ace in his first week of play in that debut, and he looked like he couldn't believe it. He had to take his hands off.
I think
now they're starting to look like it's expected.
I think NRG is gonna win, but I'm rooting for Envy for a close game.
Had a really solid Yoru game just now on Breeze, but is going to be called up.
I assume you're rooting for NRG.
Continue to be a headliner as he will go up against Ethan in the Phoenix role, but more broadly.
And regarding the alerts, I have the sound, but I don't have the graphic up. So I heard it, but I'm sort of at least I only have my numbers, stats, and the alert for YouTube because I multi-stream. So like a sub on YouTube, I think it does the pop-up, and so rather than like Twitch, YouTube, I just picked one. But I did hear the alert, so I appreciate it.
Of their journey to get back to champs this year.
And honestly, it's looking cleaner than ever.
Today, they just want to clock in, clock out, get the
yeah, NRG are good. NRG are good.
It's the kind of match where you want your baseline to be good
Exclamation mark lurk.
13-6 against an opponent like Envy. This is Envy's map pick.
You know, I just found out about what we're seeing from the Kesn and or like within the past week about Nightbot and the what is it? The commands. Like I knew it existed, but I always thought you needed to be like affiliates on Twitch. But it turns out it's just like it's literally just a website that does the commands for you.
Finds the timing to disrupt and now forces Brock awkwardly to sidestep away.
And we have that 65% pistol round win rate.
I think it's just one of those things that you question until, or like, you just kind of assume that, oh, you know, all the big streamers do it, and so it must be a big streamer perk. Until you realize it's literally just a website and a bot.
Be a phenomenal way to get started on this map.
I only set up social just because that's the only thing I can think of, which is just the link for all my YouTube and but like I couldn't think of anything else to put because I know other people have like command rank, but I think that's automated. I think unless like it's like a code. I need to look more into it, but I also need more ideas for commands as well.
For the ult orb there. Not the result he was hoping for.
Because I know people do it for their recent YouTube videos, they do it for their rank, they do it for sense.
NRG are
yeah.
They never have been. But Double Duelist has just been the meta of 2026 Valorant. Yeah,
it is automated.
The need for it. This is one of them.
I wonder, at least for that, for like rank specifically, because I know that's a common one when people stream ranked. That I haven't looked up. I don't know how that works.
On the Neon, which is played a ton of this year, and what's so impressive is that despite these roles being unnatural for the NRG unit, they still beat Lev on this map. I think that's just crazy. It's a testament to how good this team is. Just
probably because probably because for my rank, I peaked gold 3, and I could probably get higher, but I play with people that like play for fun, like as in like they don't play competitively. So right now I'm silver.
Run up on that B side round after round after round on Breeze in that last map. Kind of hoping we see that again here.
You can do rank, age if you want, 8-ball and some more. 8-ball? What's 8-ball?
NRG decided at the very last second, maybe we can get some damage off. They get 2 kills, but Envy only brought 3 guns.
Yeah, because at least the friends that I play with, they like to 5-stack, and rather than like just grinding out and playing with them on an alt, I just play on my main.
They have been running the double Odin, and it did work against Lev.
Oh my God.
But it's funny though, cause like sometimes I'll stream it, and like I get pretty competitive. Like we're pretty decent 5-stack, but like as soon as we run into a Smurf, like oh my, like I remember in the previous game we had a Smurf Jet that dropped 40 on us in Haven, and we went to OT, and I made a call. We ended up winning the map, and right after the map, I was like, I've never wanted to win a game more in my life.
Scuba in that smoke, already players rushing to assist through garage,
it's like you do man 8-ball, enter it, and it gives you like a compliment or something, like a fortune cookie. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've never heard of that. I will say I'm more of a YouTube person. Like I tend to like watch. If people multi-stream, I usually watch on YouTube just because like it's just been always like a comfort thing. Especially with no ads on YouTube, like it's just like you could just hop around. It's just I think it's just preference. I do occasionally watch stuff on Twitch because I have because you can watch it on the TV. So like sometimes I'll be chilling watching a Twitch, but I am low-key kind of a lurk as well. Yeah, not many streamers have that too, so it would be cool to have. Damn, my English. Yeah, that's a great idea. I appreciate it. Now, how do I set up the 8-ball? I know I can go. I use Nightbot. But is that just code? Like, I want to look it up.
Now though, the C hit accelerating. Stunned up is Scuba, and Kesnet knows exactly where to find him within the smoke. Oh no, Mata with the Odin in the side already.
Oh my God, Mata. Jesus.
Spike drop back corner, Mata with the overdrive. Makes a beeline for Knights.
I feel like I haven't seen a
It's starting to get concerning for Envy.
Where he was like leading the league in aces, breaking
they won pistol, they haven't won a gun round, they do save the op.
Yeah, like, that was just his thing.
Multiple aces per
I mean, I think if they want to mid this map and make it into 3 maps, they need...
And NRG would like to hold on to these weapons. The economy is not off the ground floor yet.
I think they'd be happy with 5.
Never really get going.
Because I feel like Haven is pretty defender-sided. The only hard part of defending Haven
despite this moment where
is retaking A. You can retake C, you can retake B, but the hardest part is retaking A.
Neon is getting some good entry value with that bolt into the smoke, catches Scuba. Envy are putting themselves into a winning position on the round, but the modest star power just comes through with the Odin, the dishonest approach to Valorant, and it works.
I mean, if you haven't given NRG a reason to play honest against you, then expect it.
Right now I'm looking it up how to do it. Man, 8-ball.
And it comes at a high price. Demon 1 walks out of the smoke there. Kiko chooses this moment to clap on in. And that was the an op carried into the round here for Envy, quickly clattering to the ground.
Watch out. One enemy remaining.
You're looking at NRG here, just thinking
about
how
see.
many different options, how many variations they actually could with where they put the personnel on this team in terms of trying to run this comp.
I sent you a set of how to set it up.
Get someone else on the chamber,
Gotcha.
like Scuba on the chamber. It's not an agent he hasn't played in the past. He's actually done it quite a bit, right? So that's an option. You could have Scuba on the Sentinel and then get Ethan back on the Omen. You could have Kiko play controller, which he was doing at the beginning of it. Like, there are ways that they could try to swap this around, but it feels like they have maybe landed on the right solution. And despite Ethan not having a great Phoenix game against Liv, it didn't matter. He only put up 11 kills, but the rest of the team were just so effective that they got it over the finish line. So it feels like if he continues to grow in this role, that NRG should just be getting better and better on this map if they're going to just commit to Ethan playing Phoenix.
I think a round 6 without a timeout is really interesting. Stunner must feel like the answer here is pretty elementary.
You either need Nightbot or streaming it. Jesus. I need to practice tongue twisters. You either need Nightbot or stream elements to set it up. Gotcha. I appreciate it, Gambit. I appreciate it. I don't know if that might caught it, but I appreciate it, Gambit.
Dive on in just to check it is going to make it impossible to recover this spike without more bloodshed. Which is kind of what the game's about.
Let's see.
It's in the open.
2v3.
One flash.
Oh, almost caught the timing. They grab spike though.
Back away behind the blaze wall. Okay, that is actually NRG's.
Yeah, that's.
Wow, it's so crazy.
Pretty useful for Envy. They're trying to get.
They get info. They could re-hit C, but they're not gonna full lane. Wow, NRG just have it covered.
To this A side as fast as possible. No utility left for Nice.
Scuba takes his timing.
Scuba doesn't want to pounce on this opportunity a
lot.
No, he does. What a kill! Timing.
Doesn't want to show himself. TP down. Fakes the TP down into the smoke.
Knights will need to go against an op.
Being held there by Kiko. That is phenomenal stuff here from NRG.
Running into this NRG look is a nightmare. You're playing against double Odin and the chamber opping. That is brutal. The last setup you want to play against.
Easy.
Yeah, it just starts with Brock on a crazy spam. I mean, Rossi can only shake his head.
I'm glad Bonker's enjoying himself.
But yeah, like you touched on, you know, the Envy coach not taking a timeout there, but there was a set game plan from Envy, so we heard it being called just like we heard, which was this double alt exec into the C site.
And again, like around like this, okay, you just still gonna force up into it, right? You're gonna play around the overdrive for Kedsnick, get rifles in the hands of everyone else. You've got a Hunter's Fury as well to try and pave the way in.
C site has both Odins. This could be
that's fine.
So sad
Don't
for
worry
the Envy
about it. No,
duelist.
it's good. It's all good. See, Marta's gonna go. He's gonna leave.
There's a lot of util expended here from Envy, and they're not really able to make any headway into that site. But as long as they've dragged enough rotates, the rest of the team can get elsewhere.
I am inputting the command.
The setups are just so good for NRG. It's a brick wall.
Rossi did abuse the reload timer to get into that B side and catch Ethan off though.
That needed to be a kill for Knights.
Oh, he shows himself. Kiko knows that Rossi was in the side, of course, from earlier. He's waiting for him. Nice for Knights, though. Gets him set it up here in the window.
Whoa. My bad. I just missed it. I'm trying to set up 8-ball.
It was this C side of the map. It was more lightly held, but it was Knights getting in the garage. They're really turning this around.
There we go. We were seeing a lot of moments like that from Knights against Furia. The important multi-kills. in the moments in the round that could just turn them on their head. That is one of them. Perfect flash timing out of Garage. As Rossi is just isolated in that site, they need someone to step up. And it is Knights who has just found so
You know,
much
another thing I found out about
Just
streaming,
none of that shakiness we saw in his
just because, like, again, I am a lurker, so I do watch streamers, but like,
control tour as long as
I think I'm just a consumer of content.
in the hands of Knights, but
And what was it? Oh, I just found out that a lot of streamers, once they get partner, they get a contract and they basically become exclusive with Twitch. And so that's why not a lot of streamers multi-stream unless it's for Valorant. And I thought that was pretty interesting. Like, it makes sense. I feel like Twitch just wants to retain the people that are coming back to their app and, you know, providing entertainment. But I always thought like the big streamers were the only ones. Like, I know that it isn't always the case. If you get partner, you become exclusive. But like, there's a good amount of streamers that are exclusive. Bro, there's a full site here, and we're just gonna rehead into it.
That is a really brutal round to watch.
Mata is just the difference maker right now.
Yeah, I thought that was like something that I wasn't expecting.
Sorry. It's just ridiculous.
Whoa, that flick headshot.
Kiko's had so many nice.
Not only the fact that you get the kill, but you flick up to get the kill on his head is even crazier. Alright, while we're in this pause, I can set up the snipe bot.
I mean, in fairness, what we saw from Mata there, it's pretty hard to replicate. You're not guaranteed to see that round after round, but here's, of course, Knights. In that Furia game, looked phenomenal. His first kill, first death rating, also very, very high. Just in general, Envy are across the stage from a team that also understood how important it is to invest in that new and up-and-coming talent. Knights is actually playing against a former teammate in Scuba. He was plucked off of Qubit Academy while Knights was on that team. In so many ways, Envy are looking at the team they'd love to become, love to grow into.
We head out of this timeout. We're looking at an Envy that has 4 ultimates on.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna try. My test is on YouTube, so I know it works.
That they just had ready to go from the server time before the games, and those were the rounds that were working on their Breeze attack. So maybe that can be the case here against an NRG who are just abusing the Odin to the maximum and finding so much value with it.
Their Seaside protocols are really good, but that's the only site we've seen them find any success so far.
Flash shot from Knights in case the operator was there. Want to get that off the line straight away and post up Demon 1 on it.
Oh, I messed up the code.
Threatening the mid lurk. Wyatt, it's in progress. And he's found a window to get right on up here by window. Knights, those kind of wise to it.
Where did I mess up the code?
Going to check. Not for Ethan's spot though. It's a free kill. Yeah, Kesnet was dead before he even hit the ground. Blazewall's going to let Ethan correct this position now. Took a bit of damage, but nothing to write home about.
Where did I mess up the code?
Healing from his own wall.
Now Envy are lacking that critical piece of the puzzle, which is someone to get deep into the site on this execute if it's being hard held by NRG. But perhaps that won't be the case. You have Demon 1 getting into the site. That trip is broken. It's going to come down to a full retake. But Envy have so many ults to work with. They could make this happen. Knights early on wants to find a pick, but is denied straight away. Ethan is just sharp on the angle.
But look at the positioning here for Glyph. He's moved back down into sewer, so the Hunter's Fury is going to be online from a safe position.
All right, 4v5 or well, 5v4 retake. Demon 1 gets a pick. Knights Trades. 2v3 gets a tag. We know one's heaven. One just dropped. Oh.
The double face though works out for them, and Glyph has to play off this somehow, but Hunter's Fury has already been used. He's got the shock darts, but his body's all over the place.
Oh, just stay alive. No time. No time. W by Glyph.
Had to spend everything on that round, but they notch another one up.
That was always going to be their intention. Use every tool that they've got to be able to get that.
That's crazy. You know, I just checked my YouTube chat. Right now I have it.
Some important kills come in from Knights and Demon 1.
Oh, it works.
Man, if Demon 1 got that kill a little bit closer up and gets the
Oh.
slow on the ground and the choke, that would have been brutal.
But I want to point out that
Let's go. Appreciate it.
the way around, which NRG are playing from one of the most difficult positions in the entire game, which is that retake onto A.
This whole time, the money has been out of control for NRG. They've always got the AWP. They always got the Yodin. And on this round, they want to mix it up with this early ultimate from Ethan. That is not going to get any value, though. But at least, you know,
Now I gotta put in my title.
that distraction, Mata has worked his way up a long. You have Kiko posted up with the AWP very deep on C. Can control that line and just teleport away to safety if he needs to.
Ethan's certainly going to be revealed here. Blazewell, though, might get him out to safety, or it might allow him to continue to fight for this space. This C extremely hold for Kiko. He can fall back off this, of course, with a rendezvous.
Right here.
What was I saying?
Two ults from NRG.
What was I saying? I was saying something, but then I forgot.
I mean, even in an attempt to get out of their spawn, they're just still stuck all the way
Oh,
back.
I was reading YouTube chat because I guess restream doesn't show, like, sometimes YouTube, they does like sus comments and it holds it. And you literally have to be on YouTube chat, like in the stream checking chat. And someone said a message that was held, and the message said, my 24-hour mommy ASMR video finished and somehow ended up here.
Misses an important shot. Ethan's able to slip away and bring that Phoenix into fight for this B space.
What?
It's going to be a question of time. There's already been a noise being made, and Knights and Kesnet lock it down. The duelist duo for Envy looks sublime, and even the Odin can't bail NRG out.
And that's what.
Hey, to each your own. To each your own. If that's what you're watching, and you're watching next, and you continue to watch,
some of that help. I feel like in the first few weeks, there were so many moments where we were seeing Kesnet far forward ahead of the pack.
Yeah, let me update my titles.
In a moment like this, you have both of them fighting together. Knights is ready to swing off Kesnet.
Wait, should I put 8-ball on my titles?
Knights will get that kill, and they'll be able to close things out anyway. They are on the same page, and
that is a good question. Should I put?
We're seeing it for the first time. It feels.
The guys synced up. The fundamentals look.
Should I put 8-ball on my title, or should I just leave it to the knowers?
You can see how much the win last week meant to Kesnet. Someone who had been very.
Yeah, let's just try it. Let's just try it.
How much he'd struggled emotionally over the last couple of weeks. Feeling that pressure to perform, that burden to try and do the most for this team.
This round is so crucial for Envy. NRG investing 2 ults on the previous. They go back into this full buy again with AWP, with Yodin. If they lose this one, the economy's not going to be
decidedly so.
For the first time, it'll have gone down significantly.
Back at the A site.
Jeez.
Trying to force a full retake, but NRG have left Kiko in the site.
They're trying to sell some presence towards A, maybe hoping someone would push out a B, push out towards Garage, and they could find a pick. They just want to get into this B side again, but they are being stalled out. What is the end game? Is it to get back to A? Kiko is here.
Oh, Kiko is ready. Energies is always ready. Like I said, Envy just need 5, so if they win this round, it's a bonus. And you're peeking without util is disastrous. Oh, he needs one more. Oh, it's winnable. And he holds their choke. He holds their choke. Oh, no time?
He doesn't have time to plant it.
Yeah, unfortunately, all the ideas of that round from Envy just kind of get thrown out the window. Trying to get the fake towards A and then working on the B site, but they get mollied off, they're denied, and in the chaos, they're just not able to get back on the same page. And you see an NRG that have one goal in mind, which is all together flooding into that A site. It's just kind of those loose ends of Envy get picked off.
At least the 8-ball that I did,
trying to do something
I
together,
think.
but just unable to.
If those picks off Rossi come a little early,
Oh, I see. So 8-ball, a traditional 8-ball does have already a design set of answers. But I wonder if there is a thing where you can just like randomly generate.
Last round of the half here.
Like it generates a response.
In round 11.
Like a smart 8-ball.
Being called here, but Kiko's going to get his pick off the rip and still have Heaven presence. That's a pretty audacious re-swing.
Because at least the one I looked up.
We have the Phoenix, so Ethan's happy to fight for this space, and he got really nice there inside that ultimate, knocked him straight back to the site where he is easily dispatched.
Because like you said, I did see that there is one on there's Stream Elements and Nightbot.
That's a 2-round game after.
But at least the tutorial I looked up has a set code where it generates a set of responses rather than generate a response. Let's see if there is one where you can generate.
Situation. They can't get on the same page. They lose that brutal one. That could have been the round that got them 2-7-5. Realistically, could have been in the lead if they were able to close that one out and display a little bit of better team play.
You know what they say, Wyatt? It's the hope that kills you. Let's see if Envy have some headspace enough to regain parity and perhaps even a lead on our second half of Haven after this.
Whenever I use Zaymanas, I would say I just feel my element. Demon 1 is good! Without Nyack, the biggest difference was the ghosting. There was a immediate change. If you see something and it's not actually there, you're gonna miss your shot. Black Equalizer and Vibrance, I can react quicker to it, I can shoot better at it.
This guy is just spectacular!
And that way I can always trust him, that I can just focus on competing. My performance will always be at the top level.
Zowie.
For a while there, you were like a super sub for a few teams, kind of just jumping around. But what is it about Envy that made you really want to call it home?
I just wanted to compete competitively, and obviously Envy
So I think there is, but I think it's a little too complicated.
Thing about Envy?
I'd say we're all really good friends here. So
Oh yeah, for the emotes.
I loved it. The friendship, the bond of friendship.
I think at least for the meantime, I'm capped on emotes. Because I have 5. I don't know when you can add more. Or I don't know if 5 is just the default.
Last week, Envy managed to get their first win of this stage, and they really legitimately looked like a team. Let's get the second half underway and lock in with the #1 VPN, ExpressVPN. Because Wyatt, today, they've continued to show the same very promising signs. A very competitive first half of Haven. Just found NRG edge them out in a couple of really crucial exchanges.
Envy are going up against the 2025 champions winners. Much different caliber of team than last week. So the expectations and the goals do shift.
Affiliates start with 5 slots right away. You unlock additional slots based on subs.
But for Envy, I think it's just showing progress, showing a competitive level against one of the best teams in the world. That means something in of itself.
This game is less about standings and more about trajectory. And hey, Envy and these pistols have been pretty bloody good.
Oh yeah.
Demon 1 takes some damage.
That would have been the one shot.
The number of custom emotes you have depends on your creator level and subscriber milestone. Yeah, I was seeing the same thing. Basically, I would need 10 subs to unlock an extra emote.
But Mata is immediately caught in garage. No one can assist. Do want to accelerate this pace?
10 subs per 10 sub it equates to an additional emote.
Get in the mix when the retake comes in fully.
So you already have 5. If you have 50 subs, then that adds another 5. That's interesting.
Now they're aware the glyph is encroaching, but at the same time, Envy is starting to work their way in from the backside. Recon thrown out. That's a pretty good shock down to the back corner. But Kiko is going to be able to
Oh, nice retake.
Demon 1 and Rossi both strike, pincering that seaside. And another pistol comes up for it.
But yeah, I think maybe in the future I might, as I develop more of a personal brand. But I think at least for the time being, and I'm focusing on, you know, just streaming more, I'm gonna just keep my meme emotes. But once I start to develop an audience, then that's where I'm add some custom emotes.
He just tucks back, stays alive, is throwing out the recon, a bit of util coming NRG's way, and then Envy get back in together. I think, honestly, some good decisions from both teams. Ultimately, it's Envy.
Because I know, like an example, I remember seeing on a stream, Masayoshi.
At least on the pistols, they're up 3-1.
He was just like, he would have an idea for an emote, and like it would just be like the most random meme stuff.
A chance to recover Kesset's weapon there. NRG actually fighting their way inside garage. If we look at side presence now, this is a little bit too early there for Demon 1, but luckily for him, Rossi was there.
Wow.
Otherwise, that could have gone very differently.
Brock with the recovery.
Do we get our guns back?
Going to at least to get his Kesnet, maybe a little bit too excited to go hunting for the eco kills, but
yeah, but I wonder, have you been to Twitch or any like convention, or even just like anime? What else is there? There's anime, there's TwitchCon, there's...
When things start to slip, sometimes it's hard for him
I'm
to
trying to think.
back, so, you know, I want to see him keep his foot on the gas.
It feels like there's always a sense
I've even gone to a car convention.
hard to stop when he gets rolling.
And that's kind of generally like how Crew used to be when he was on that team. It felt like it carried over to all 5. I mean, at the beginning of the series, we were talking about how Kesnet and that team went on the LCQ run in 2023 to make it to
Really?
being 0-9.
I was gonna say, at least specifically for Twitch, it's pretty interesting because like literally, you see like people online, like the people that go IRL stream. Ooh, Comic-Con is a good one. I think they have it like, don't they have it in New York, I believe? Or maybe they travel. And maybe they do travel because then maybe I've seen one in LA. But I know for sure they do Comic-Con in New York.
But the point is that there's plenty
I
of
could be
ideas
wrong.
being thrown around. People are not afraid to speak up and give input.
But like,
It's reacting to that
TwitchCon, I think it's it's like the most surreal thing seeing like people that like clip an IRL stream. Like they literally just go an IRL stream at the convention. So you just see a bunch of people with cameras, you know, walking around, like creating conversation, trying to create like content, or just people like just like vlogging IRL. And so you'll have like the regular people, you know, the viewers, the audience that, you know, just go for like for meet and greets, go for the pop-ups, go for, you know, that. And then there's like a good, ooh, stay alive, son, stay alive, son. Oh, you got 2. I'm fine with that.
Nice little double down with the Bulldog and already a lot of value being obtained considering the minimal investment in this round for Envy. And even Rossi's got a corner, but
Rossi needs this kill. Oh, Scuba's... They're gonna double swing? Where the hell is Kiko? Oh, that's a big kill.
Nice push up for Glyph. Yeah, what a catch. Just with the Sheriff. Doesn't even connect the headshot, but he's able to find that kill.
And they're able to
They're gonna pick
negate
up guns.
Jojo's attempt at a wrap-around here by linking up and working their way back to C now.
Because of those kills that
Oh.
to be recovered.
Okay, he's one shot against the Onin.
Walker's healthy enough for this though. Whereas Envy are looking haggard. Push ahead of this. Drone! It's through the masonry.
They're both low.
Rossi both low. Brock though. Mindful is playing into a 1v2.
Oh.
Steps and it's an easy splay transfer to deal with Glyph. Rossi behind the side. Tough
Jesus, man, Brock.
4K Red Bull clutch for your 2025 MVP.
You never
Jesus.
want to be up against the guy with the Odin at the low HP, but respect to Envy for keeping that a close round. I mean, after we're discussing Kesnet trying to keep up that aggression, well, here's one where he just straight up runs through the wall and is able to catch a second pick because of it on the
Inject that into my veins. That is great to see from Envy, and also definitely threw NRG off.
Round loss for Envy, but they brought what into it?
Three
Three
Bulldogs,
Bulldogs. Yeah, Sheriff, Headhunter for Demon 1. And now they've got the NRG economy reeling to the extent that Bonkar wants to get some involvement with the team. This is a crucial round. They can't afford to lose it.
And see, a dangerous game here for NRG. Bonkar saying as well, Envy are not playing the way that they were when we VOD reviewed them. They're being really unpredictable right now, or at least as far as they're concerned. But that's also the hallmark of a team that is still trying to not even reinvent themselves, just invent themselves in the first place. Week to week, they're going to look pretty drastically different. They could be hard to keep tabs on, and eventually, someone's going to fall victim to that. It was Furia last week. So it's no surprise to me that NRG are constantly having to take these opportunities to take stock of things.
Ooh, so I think that's crazy. It's literally
maybe when we look back on it,
8-7. NRG win the round. Of course, it's their bonus round. They could potentially not be on a goodbye, but if NRG win the following round, then that's where it seems like NRG are going to win the map. So Envy basically TLDR need to win this round.
Let's listen in now to NRG as they hit the seaside.
That's just a straight C hit to garage. No tags on the.
Someone feather, okay?
Wait, flanking. I think never mind, one guard. Might have to be you, Skew. It might have to be you. I can't feather. I'm with you, Ethan.
Whoa, Brock called that. Oh, Envy gets one, or not Envy. Kesnet gets one. Oh, he's blind. He's blind. He's blind. Big kills.
Not only do NRG
Let's go.
in stunning fashion, they sound uncomfortable. They sound nervous.
Wow, what a retake from Envy, though. I'm so impressed by... We saw this on the pistol round, and we saw it here again. When NRG are trying to get proactive in some way after getting the spike down, Envy have been able to circumvent that and then go right back into them. They mostly dodge out the Ethan flash. Yeah, it picks up Kesnet, but he gets a spam kill, is able to tuck away, can't get traded on. And you just see from Ethan's point of view, every Envy player tucked. As soon as they hear Ethan backing up, they take advantage of it. They're immediately in off the Knight's flash. Kesnet's taking advantage of it with the overdrive.
That round felt definitive for so many reasons. Not just the fact that it came after a timeout and that it was a full retake on the
Okay, now if Envy lose this round, they're in trouble.
One of the best to do it.
Brock had the extra money coming into this round.
They're gonna refight into Keek. Okay, one more kill. Oh, they need that kill on Mata.
Now, can NRG land the plane with these awkward weapons? Mata burning down inside the molly.
Yeah, it's such
They just give up a site.
Does him in. Almost could have died to the wall. Ethan can't get anything done.
It's a 3v3 though. They're picking up guns. This fight in short is big. This fight in short is big. Oh, is Knight's ready for the fight?
This blaze wall separating Ethan and Knights.
Oh, big kill.
Knights with a better reaction now. Flash.
Oh. I gotta stand up for this.
Will batter NRG back off that side.
I feel like even in that early round play, this is just a different Envy that we're seeing, that they've got some layers into this round that They are willing to try to go for this trap play fight out of long. The hero rifle of Kiko gets NRG in an advantageous situation, but they're still able to wrangle it back. You've got Knights versus Ethan and Hell, the most experienced player in this server versus the least, but Knights has got the aim, he's got the mechanics to deal with him in the 1v1, and then they're just flooding back in.
Are they prepared for the player in the corner? And it's another C hit.
Fast C well, they get the sight again. Rossi is out.
Rossi's just keeping garage control. We have alert from Kiko.
Doing another pistol round as well.
They were about to see the best part of Envy's game on this defense.
It's a 4-on-5 pretty much.
Have NRG made the
Now Kiko is fast rotating.
Kiko has got a really wide flank.
They might fake in the next round.
This is going to be a factor. He is trying to get there as fast as possible. Envy, they're making their way in.
I think he's going to be there in time, but will it be quick enough? That's dangerous into the back of the side. Marta didn't know what hit him. Brook playing off this, trying to buy some time, but Kiko's going to have his hands a little too full, I wager. Brook and Scuba chime on in.
And they just crumble.
Demo1 has to drop onto the side itself with nothing.
He has to save the op.
This time NRG fall off the seaside.
He gets out. He gets out. He gets out. He saves the op.
That is the kind of adjustment from NRG. That
So it's fine. They lost that round.
I feel like we see this from them a lot. They'll run and execute, and they'll immediately understand without a timeout why it went wrong, and then they'll make that adjustment. This time, planting where Kiko can get the spam. He's there on that super long flank. All right, let's add a different layer, and it works out for them.
Does that work without the Kiko late flank, though?
No, I mean, that's the difference. That's what they insert to completely change the situation. It's what they were lacking before. That's just what makes NRG a top-tier team in the world. One of the most consistent
Dry fight.
teams in the
They
world.
smoke off the op.
Not everyone has the wherewithal.
One thing I don't like.
Fix things in the moment like that.
Oh, he missed the off shot. One thing I don't like about the HUD is that you can't. Oh wait, never mind. It shows the radius. For some reason, when I looked at the map, I didn't see the radius of the rendezvous. Gets a kill. Scuba is low. It's winnable. Winnable. Oh, but it's insta-traded. Oh, they get info.
This would have to be an incredible moment from Knights.
Yeah.
Gotta believe he can pull it off. What a timing from Glyph, just catches Kiko.
Okay, 2v2.
Help from the other NRG players.
And Envy have the read. No. This is what Envy should have done last time. But they are going to walk mid, which is a good bet. Either they assume that they're going to take a fight in mid. Now, where do they gamble? They should just hold mid. They should just hold mid.
30 seconds left. Glyph has a Hunter's Fury. And of course that recon has come back online. So getting an early read on this situation is going to be crucial for Knights.
Does Ethan is... Oh! Now Brock...
Gets the dink on the Knights, but he'll be able to heal off of that wall.
Can Brock clutch with that? No. We've seen it before.
No, they're gonna line up. They're gonna line up. They're gonna line up.
Splits up the 2v1. Now waiting for Knights to come his way.
It's too easy for Brock.
Folks could have gone either way, but yet another clutch moment powered by Red Bull for your boy Brock.
Just one of the best in those situations. Somehow in those always has the shock darts ready too. He's won out so many of those, just throwing out the util. Envy try to, again, vary the aggression that they're going for on defense. That time pushing Demon1 through the smoke, but you just knew he was cooked when we're on his point of view. There are too many players from NRG on that side of the map.
This damn team does not make the same mistake twice, do they?
You want to play? Let's play.
Okay, Knights. Points for the idea. Despite economy being a little bit low, geez, 3 people getting affected by that. This is a really nice Hunter's Fury from Glyph.
Yeah, I love that response. Just maybe Knights even calling for it after seeing so many players, or just Glyph spotting it on the minimap. Regardless, that is the perfect response.
And they got the server player, importantly. This would be even better if Envy had an op player up on an extremity, but still good.
Envy are stacking up the right side here as Demon1 is pushed out on the opposite side.
Wow, no min ult for TP.
I think Scuba got a glimpse of Glyph in this corner. They're going to try and clear this now. Molly doesn't quite catch on the Glyph. Paranoia maybe try to bail him out. No, it was in order to find that elimination. Marta onto the side. This is getting a little bit messy though, but NRG have that extra player to work with. Rossi in the corner. It's a decent spot, but he couldn't put the cross.
The 1v4. Oh, it's a 2v4. I did not see Demon 1 rotating.
He's got no one to play off of, no one to work with. Alone in every sense. Not bad from Demon 1.
Okay, now pressure's on flank. They're gonna both push up. Demon 1 needs. Oh, timing.
Cannot afford to let this fall by the wayside. But this is a situation we've seen Demon 1 in all.
He has to save the gun.
Retaking across the map on a
NT.
Pivotal one goes the way of NRG. The Envy economy is in a tragic spot moving forward. They had the players on the site, but the execute from NRG just a little bit too good. I think this is an aspect of the game where maybe Envy still need a little bit of improvement. We've seen the retakes just be excellent, but a lot of times when they're anchoring these sites, I think we've seen this on their Haven previously as well, especially towards A. The players kind of struggle when they're getting divided.
Damn, as soon as I sit up, they start losing.
They're not able to support each other as well as they maybe could have.
Time to sit back down.
And NRG just pick them apart piece by piece.
Yeah, I mean, the greatest example of that for me was Rossi. We were on his POV in that round, and the controller util breaks up any hope of him having a crossfire. Felt like Envy weren't able to really respond to that and reposition in a pinch to fix that issue. This is going to be Stunner's last opportunity to check in with his team. One more adaptation for one more crack at the map to make this game so much more than we dared think it could be. It's going to have to happen now.
Question is, what level of risk are they going to take? Will they allow NRG to theoretically get to 12? Or will they fully invest into this with the ultimates that they have? It's going to be a hero rifle for Knights. That's the one that Demon 1 saved. Throws it over to his duelist with an ult. Makes sense. You have Kesnet with the overdrive. Demon 1 can play with that Headhunter.
This is the round I think you invest with those.
So they've got some tools. They're not fully investing into this and going on the bad buy, but they've got enough that they realistically could win this if their game plan works.
I think Kesnet needs to be pitched against Kiko this round. He's the only one with full armor. We saw what Kiko did on Breeze with that 4K that completely unraveled them.
God.
Demon 1. Demon 1. Demon 1.
Demon 1 is controlling this C side of the map entirely. This has freed up Envy to stack the B side.
Oh, Envy, they want to fight out on B.
Oh, they just got info.
And that's going to call Envy to get over towards this A site. Look at the space that Demon 1 has gotten.
Come on, flat site, flat site. Oh, they're faking, they're faking.
You think you better hear this coming, but there's the Headhunter.
Kiko is such low HP, it's just a body shot.
It's the worst person you want to be taking contact in that situation, but NRG are far from committed. They could be anywhere. They're bouncing across the map.
You hold for the retake. Oh, but Brock's an insert. They're over-rotating. They're going to re-hit A.
They're going to call back to him. Scuba's going to play on his lonesome towards B. Can NRG still put the pieces together, divided across the map?
Scuba can catch the cross of the Phoenix here. Knights is
That's literally the only gun.
ready for this. Oh, he thinks about it. The game sense was there, but he just didn't back himself.
It's a 3v3 now.
It's going to be all on the shoulders of Kesnet here.
This Cosmic Divide doesn't do much. Hey, Ethan actually falls back to the safe side of it. Very quickly, Envy going to get into
oh,
the
he's one shot.
Ethan Glyph. Nicely done. The right clicks pay off.
Jesus, man. It's just too easy for Brock.
The one who snuffs out the last light of hope in the round for Envy.
Even when Envy do so much right, the individual skill is on full display from Demon 1. He gets them the 2. NRG are just able to climb out of these holes. They are always able to get themselves back into a winning position.
This is crazy. 17
it's just too easy for Brock.
Versus what, 63? looks like. Series, rather. That's that difference in full display. No one going to be stunned up in that corner. Marta won't be checking it. Rossi there.
Stuff. Oh, gets out.
Dodges out on the Hunter's Fury. Knights wants to respond with an ult of his own, running up towards mid. Shouldn't be able to catch anyone. Yeah, no. But he doesn't in the side. Takes a lot of damage from the molly, but doesn't.
No, he doesn't hear the audio of him running towards long.
Have worked the majority of their team into this A site.
If this is how they lose a round.
No ults for Envy or NRG.
If this is how they lose the round.
It's going to come down to the gunplay.
Yeah, this gap certainly giving Brook some pause, but he always seems to be there. This game sense is just impossible to outfox this guy. Okay, Ethan on the position, try and catch that cross. Good opener.
They're in a man.
Kiko is low, but now handled.
And they're gonna collapse against Scoob.
Not intending to get two plays, but he'll take it. It's all on Knights. The revelation here for this Envy squad to try and put another real dent in this NRG team. Brook fully commits to it and it's punished.
Wow, teammate versus teammate.
Defuse entirely. 5 players, 1 idea.
And
another decisive step towards playoffs for NRG.
In those latter rounds,
NT.
we saw Envy really pushing NRG. They were finding advantages. But on display is exactly why NRG are just this consistent world-class team. They are
Alright, we're gonna stick around for our interviews and then we're going to... I think I'm going to watch...
work their way into getting the advantages back and closing it out. Gotta say though,
a little bit of EG versus Furia.
Envy. I think they have displayed a lot of good things today. Obviously, room for improvement. There was some good stuff on Breeze, some misfires on Breeze. Can go back to the drawing board a little bit, clean some things up. But on Haven, I thought we saw some quality play, but they're going up against the world champions, right? I mean, ultimately, this was always going to be a game where you heavily favor NRG, but I think that Envy are making enough progress where you can kind of believe in them going into these play-ins.
Flashing us to one more signal is NRG. A 1 match into their Super Week now at 4-0.
NT.
Playoffs, skipping the play-ins, and now in this doubleheader weekend, just 1 more victory away from a flawless stage. Sitting at 4-0 right now. Look, they accomplished exactly what they needed to today. Play some quality Valorant, clock in, clock out. I think they maybe got pushed more than they expected.
Damn, back-to-back 2-0s on a Thursday, bro. I really wanted 3 maps. 3 maps. Three maps.
Run basically the same look with these little tweaks. For me, what stands out is that insane Kiko wide flank. In that seaside post-plant scenario, this NRG team are terrifying, but the devil is in the details with these guys.
It's going to be 1 match left for them in this stage. That's going to be against Evil Geniuses on the cusp of going undefeated. Envy, we're going to see them back in the play-ins. They're going to have to go on a serious run, but they're finally putting the pieces together. They're finally making you believe that that might just be possible.
Let's send it down to Emily at the stage for our Verizon post-match interview with Scuba.
First and foremost, congrats on the win. You guys looked phenomenal out there, but what is it like playing against a team that is willing to take such risks and play unpredictable?
Honestly, all week we've just been practicing this style exactly. We know they're come out, they're gonna do their own thing, and we came out and we won. So yeah, nice.
Yeah, I mean, you guys looked really good. I guess that work paid off for you guys. And this is the first stage back in 2026 where we've actually seen you go back and play the Omen. Have you missed being on that agent, an agent that you can be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more kind of confident on?
Yeah, I'm definitely liking it a lot. I think before I was very passive on the Omen and the smokes role in general, but after playing Sentinel, gave me like a little bit of both, and so now it's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I mean, you looked phenomenal on it. And one more thing to congratulate you on is you are the first team to secure a playoff spot after this win. But looking ahead, there's still 1 more spot available in your group, right? And that's going to be between Lev and MIBR. You've played against both of them. Which one do you think will come out on top and secure that 2nd spot?
I think it's been a good game, but I'm gonna have to give it to my boys at Lev. They're, you know, they're past world champions at London, so yeah, give it to Lev.
Love to hear that. And last but not least, EG, they're your next matchup. They have been on the come up. They looked so good today. And are you excited to kind of play against that new revamped roster?
Yeah, I got a couple friends. I know Pancakes is super good friends with Brock, so it's gonna be a fun game for Brock at least. So yeah, I'm excited.
It should be a fun watch for us as well. Thank you so much again. Congrats today. And don't go anywhere because we have match point standing by with Ethan and Kiko.
Hello.
All right. I missed the EG Furia game. We're just, I think, going to watch the second map. Yeah, we're gonna skip Summit because it's not a fun map. We're going to go to Breeze.
Speak to the rest of her team.
Yeah.
Again.
We're gonna skip all this.
Starting off on the attack side, though, it's a
And if it's boring in the next 5 rounds, then we're probably gonna watch something else.
EG just likes to have the spike down in the beginning. No chance for it to get dropped or allow the opponents to know they have an upper hand on a location of that priority objective. No, and they're just going to try to reset back.
For everybody watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe.
They're going to choose
Gotta get to 200 subs.
So initially, this
they're doing VCT watch parties.
Do a little bit of discovery, but this late in a round, you've gotten the opponents to most likely move.
All right, we're gonna skip. We're gonna skip. They spent like a whole minute doing and walking around.
And he's so far away to throw util. It allows 4 players for EG to step in a post plan and have some very aggressive positions.
I feel like.
How weird is it?
Side note, I think.
Have we pushed up enough?
I think teams, no matter how slow a team is, they're just fun maps. Like a fun map is like Ascent. Unless they're like super slow. Jesus, Superman. 4?
Okay, somebody did. They threw the gun, blocking all the bullets. Finally goes down. Zerona's there. And my God, EG's pistol rounds are very, very dominant right now as a few final touches
Damn,
of
Quality
damage
was just like me.
go through, but Bow locks that one.
Let's skip all that. Let's skip all that.
Backside could get a pick, but at the end of the day, there's no way Superman should have walked away with that.
All right, I'm gonna skip ahead because it's an anti-eco, and they kill everybody.
Nice protection for each side.
Yep, they kill everybody.
Back in the day. We're rolling back the years to the late tail end of 2021, 2022, early 2022 when they were playing together on a crew, getting 34 rounds maps series in a row for them to be one of the top teams in the VCL.
Digizine on a quick one.
EG.
They're pressuring a gun round like this. Their bonus.
Oh, they just caught.
Now they can clean out ladder. Pancakes on that. This is why this guy was picked up right here. As Calm answers back. How about those two? Zerona drops him through the wall. You are never safe in this site, it seems. Spike plant goes down. It's 2 members here from Furia to try and take this back, and these.
And it's a save.
Champs in 2023 with Evil Geniuses.
Good step up. That's a good step up.
Unfortunately, a fall down these times around, and he's hoping to turn it around with the from the previous. EG, their starts, man. They're always at the beginning of staying all the way back towards spawn.
And then quick rush. It's just once that gate breaks, they are all flooding into the site. Run it back is kind of freaking everybody out towards mid. Nice job by Zerona to create.
Oh, you got a lot of info.
Digizine,
Artisan,
covered, but also flashed to high heaven and couldn't follow up with the kill there. But they're still trying to push. Zerona knows they still need a little backside control here, so he puts himself in a position. Furia starts to encroach, and this is where that double controller starts to help a little bit, but there's no gas online anymore. The tank is empty.
2v3.
And Furia continue to move in. Shy only has a sheriff here, so they're trying to back each other up with that fire.
Oh, where did I get 2v3 from? It's a 3v3.
And yeah, they have such a good sight on
I think
this
it's just low time. And the molly missed.
It tapped. It hit the ceiling before it actually got to its position. So you're right, it completely missed out. Now the Cove down. They're going to try to get some shots in. What in the
pancakes.
World? In an instant. I think I blinked, but they're dead. This is the end of the round 4 for Evil Geniuses.
That was supposed to be a shock and snakebite lineup to just instantly kill the players inside the Cove. And I felt, as you saw it from that picture-in-picture, that the snakebite just hit the ceiling and didn't fully land onto the spike, yet the shock dart still kills both of them in the end. Got to count your lucky stars from time to time here for the side of EG. Yeah, 75 HP remaining there on basic. That's a full hit.
Double shot kill, we have lineups.
Well, it's a fast round for EG. Zerono's already down to low HP as they're
It's going to be an A split.
Into the A site. Another first blood for EG, though.
Furia says we need to speed it up faster. EG says we're going
DG.
even faster. And we are already into the back of the site, 20 seconds in. Digizine looking to flex it. Koala Noob more than ready, though, and going to keep the eyes down his scope for a second. There's still some mobility around the map to get over to this fight. Furia rotating here, but EG is set up and ready to defend.
See how annoying it is for Koala to try to retake the site when this Viper wall is sliced in that site, kind of like a harbor, pretty much, right? They're playing a double controller in that sense.
And Furia just saved. 5-0 already.
But a timeout call comes down quite good. Point get any
right if necessary. And A main control, which means they are more correct to choose any mid play or B control from Furia here. So nicely started to be a little different. True flexing.
Yeah, doing a little bit of the Ziggs tech as well, using the flex to show less of your body. And even going for the 1 minute drone. So this might allow for Koala to be a little bit more comfortable to opt towards this B line because the drone's going to see nothing here. No A-side pressure from EG.
And we're just walking around. We're gonna skip through it because
comes flying through as the Hunter's Fury tries to disrupt.
We have a low attention span.
Push. Digizine able to close that paranoia gap up though, from the Cove or from the Smoke of Harbor.
And do DG gets this kill? It's winnable. Oh, it's just too fast.
Not realizing all the.
Okay, Shy cleans up.
On the top, just trying to get the spike down. He was prominent. He was very adamant to try to push forward in the back of the site to trade with the rest of his team. It allows here for the rest of Furia to rotate across and watch each other's backs and score their first round of their defensive half. Again, very similar pastors coming out from a timeout from Coach Shaw, but not necessarily a good game plan drafted on his side. It was a mistake from EG more than anything else here that allowed.
They're gonna reclear mid.
These early smokes are actually allowing.
I think they might have to tell that the opera's here based on audio.
I think he's gonna find
and yep.
Look at that timing. Oh, he tried to step in.
But do Furia know the opera's here?
Very smart by Koala Noob. He's making a lot of noise. He's got to stay moving himself as they're kind of rotating in and out here. You see a little backup by Calm as he knows the site's held a little bit more now, so he's staying in a lean position.
There's just too much space given away. Calm is holding all the way towards Troll, so they don't have ways to find mid control, mid information. There was an opening there, possibly.
It's gonna entry.
Get that pick right into the back of the B side instead. They smoked themselves out.
Oh, trades.
No trade yet on Artazine. He's actually going to be a big nuisance here.
There's an insert towards lane.
Wow, covering. This is
on
really
B side.
nice that they've walked up mid already. They just got to count with these next shots. And yeah, Bao is able to snap
Bro,
down
Zerona was
on
just
one.
standing
That means
there.
The site is open and Artzine's left out in the open, dead to rights.
Did they reach?
Don't get an instant pick here. This might be a save. Yeah, especially with that smoke going down.
And
another round
Bell punishes.
Will have to fall back, but EG are chasing for these kills.
Wow.
That's the opt down.
He only sees half of his body and still gets the kill?
He is going to try to stay as
Jesus, man. I can't even do that, man.
Not having any information over here for the side of Furia. Should have been an easy pick from Digizine on to Artazine in the back of the B site, but even if he doesn't get the pick, they've already gained so much space for EG to just go for the split into the B site. And again, Furia in a position where they can't trade off each other. Like I one committed to try to fight towards that B main. This guy's trying to fight towards the.
All right, we have a low attention span. We skipped the round.
He could that be because on the other side of the site, a knife just hit 3 players. A pop flash, but nobody's swinging out of that towards that A line. So that was a little bit wasted, at least for Furia, but they have some good information. And look at that. The smoke coming in from Bao, all the way back.
We have a low attention span.
Oh my god.
And they just made a noise in A, faded the rotate, Phoenix ulting to clear sight, and a free kill for Koala Noob.
They don't have any smoke coverage for that side just yet. The wall's over at A.
Still scratching my head onto why is Bao always TPing on the top there. Free kill for Furia to take, and they somehow take the advantage by 2 for the retake opportunity.
Flash over the top.
Ooh, Zerona just almost ended the round by himself.
That smoke. Dodging. Oh, God. Just giving Koala Noob a chance to come in and pull Superman's hair out there for the daggers. A defuse and a deja vu along with that. 6-2 now as Furia start to bite back.
Furia has to be lucky as well. That was a beautiful timing by Zerona for jumping through. And I think as he drops down the KO, because you're dropped down on your knees through your ult, he's still up. Those 2 rounds that Fury got right there was thanks to an easy player advantage from that position because of Bao.
And right back to mid, just like that. Already in his face. Bao dash out, or Digizine rather dash out, able to find that one as Koala Noob takes to the skies.
Okay, 4v5.
Right down. But Basic is just
in
the frying
Furia,
pan right now.
Calm.
Looking for help from Calm here, just behind him.
Calm gets a spam back.
Nice
just a phantom moment.
Harbor utility to keep them alive. The rest of EG is trying to
Basics just bunkering down and getting no spams.
Keep themselves up and safe, but these walls drop and it's going to get messy really fast. It's about who can react the quickest. And it's EG who
and he's just stuck inside pulling out his util in a bad timing. I was holding steady until they got planted down, thinking that they're pausing either
for them to fall back. That Viper wall was always
for
up here on the
fake,
side of Superman. So that could have been a moment where they decide to fall back and re-hit the B site.
waiting for the fake or waiting for the lurk to activate.
Gotta say, Bao found a little bit of a down, but fun.
Lives out there, going back low, all the way.
Could have been dead to rights. Operator, that should have been dead to rights.
Yeah, as soon as you're spotted in that mid, between pyramids, bro, it's an easy spam. Unless you're moving.
Mid control attempted by EG because of Digizine's op that he picked up from the hands of Koala Noob on the previous round. This is just a simple pop flash to make EG think that there's some sort of heavy pressure in the crossfire setup for Furia. So EG, let's continue to hold this slow, wait for the cove to dissipate, and then still leverage Digizine to try to walk around to get a first blood pick. Potential
about 40 seconds. So you like this, so they move position. Bit of
the draw. Look at this as he split into B. Fortunately, though, he just got spotted, so that's going to force EG to just go pedal to the middle. Into
okay, B split. I feel like we've been seeing a lot of B splits from teams recently. And we're caught with the utility. We're not prepared for the hit. I mean, it was the weak side. It's... Oh my god, Bao.
He just did the same thing to end the last
Bao is on a fryer.
It doesn't matter where he is.
By the way, for everybody tuning in, we just finished EG versus not EG. We just finished NV versus NRG. This is a quick map, and I was a little bit busy earlier. I wasn't able to catch this map, and so we're just doing a little quick recap of the game because I missed it.
You're seeing now the second timeout forced out by Coach
and convincingly,
Shaw,
I thought Furia was gonna win, just because you know it's a make or break.
No matter what, but try to continue to build that confidence.
They lost. If they lose this game, then it's pretty much a failure. The team made first place. The team made first place in kickoff, and now they're not gonna go.
I think there is a lack
they're gonna go through this last stage and potentially lose every single game.
Rounds, right? They had
that is insane.
A
team that went undefeated in kickoff is gonna lose every single game. Is gonna go winless in the last stage of the year.
finally,
the stage where everybody's gearing up, everybody has been prepping, everybody has been doing the roster moves, everybody's been holding on to the same roster.
Ultimate, if you can get the kill on Artazine here, doesn't lock that one down. Nice fragment combination kill with the Sheriff, but it is followed up on by the squad. Wait, here comes Furia though. Hot and heavy, actually going to do the reckoning out of here with some hero rifles.
No.
It's the push through. Oh, Bao's gonna do it again.
Bao's just
deja vu so much. We're in a dream. It's Bao's dream right now. Oh, okay, gets down. Koala Noob. It's turning into a nightmare. Wait a minute. 1v3. Pancakes the operator and the Hunter's Fury and a lineup. We got lineup. Superman all the way back here.
He's saving.
Don't worry about it.
I gotta say, I'm scratching my head this time on Furia's side. The retake with the Reckoning. Not too sure where he threw the Reckoning from. I almost felt like he's still in good enough range.
Yeah, Furia M80 would be crazy. Koala facing his own ore. That'd be so sad.
You have no choice here.
From
are finding some great impact frags for EG at the start. Digizine at 4-1, Zerona at 2-2.
Jeez. Making sure they're getting themselves in and early and getting an advantage for the team. Digizine. I was going to say, that's a solo mission up mid, so it's going to be tough as you're clearing your own angles, and Koala is faster on that one.
Move out and fight. Find your value. Trust here that your duelist could really win his duels when you're trying to have them push down these lines. So it's a great two-player advantage to start, although 2 big ults still available for EG.
Yeah.
So Zerona's going to try to find that space into another ult hit into B.
It's almost like who's close, who makes the noise first. Goes for a hot
It's
hands
just
to the
gonna
back.
be a
Nicely
beast
done by
fight.
Koala Noob to play that calm and cool. And they wait.
Great timing by Koala Noob.
Sourcing players left and right.
Girl stuff. Almost got an ace.
Pancakes down, and they're going to be able to get basic up for that last one onto Zerona. 9-3 there for Evil Geniuses in the first half. They keep that momentum in their favor.
You almost wish you had that going in from Koala Noob at the beginning of this half. With the operator, with the rifle, anything just to get him that space. Look at how many isolated fights he finds. A 4K in that round. But it's EG with a strong lead in the second half, a 9-3 scoreline. Will it be enough, though, for Furia to overtake their attack side?
We'll have to see. We'll be right back with more VCT Americas after this.
The goat needs.
Aggressively. Unfortunately for Furia, another slow start in a map.
We peek top mid together?
Yeah, smoke doors.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Window clear.
Clear under.
Okay, off angled. They're mid fight.
2, 3. 3 mid fight. Omen, Phoenix, Jet, Sova. 4.
Okay. This guy's pretty passive here, né? Boa, big.
Really oven.
There's 2 mid. Funny. Phoenix and Jet. Não posso falar português, esqueci.
Chaz out there.
Jet tiro no peito. Eu vou fazer a parede. Que é o bomb só. O cara vai furar, tá? Deixa eu não, mano.
Jesus, man. We have low attention span, so let's skip. QB5, nearly impossible. And plus, EG are just walking, taking space. DG gets 3. Oh, hold up. I just realized something. I need to hear.
Mano, só costa, acho, mano.
Bro, no way this Furia team is speaking in 2. They're speaking in 2 different languages.
Costa agora. Só olha a costa, Big. Mano, só costa, acho, mano.
Hey, man.
Costa. Peguei da wall yet.
Tiro no peito.
Não, já.
EG, a big lockdown on another round there. But it,
oh, wait.
I don't know if I like this call. I don't know if I like this call.
They are losing by Stingers.
Say
Alright, Furia Force.
Superman might deliver a kill, another gun, I should say, to Furia. Digizine answers though. There's going to be on the other side, backpedals, and he actually
Harbor wall moment
in the eyes of his opponent. So that's going to be another kill. 3v3 as they move in. This could easily be a round where Furia run over EG with the Stingers, because EG's got to come within that medium to close range now.
Good thing is the drone's going to see that the Phantom hasn't been picked up yet. Finally, they hear the noise of the jump back in the back of Castle.
What do they have? Smokes, Paranoia, Flash. They could easily get up there and take them by surprise, but it's going to be these straight out shots. They have to make sure they do this as a team. Oh my God, they know the kitchen sink at basic. And Zerona's able to get that one. It got sketchy. Furia made a good case for it, but EG still grabbed the second round.
The comms here for the double flash on both Zerona and Bao. No way there that Furia could play the game this time around.
Yeah, it's just sad. It's just sad. They have to force for the rest of the game. EG gets a pick.
That is a Furia for this round. And you see how different it is. Look at where Digizine's at. He's pushing down and picking everybody.
Jesus. Digizine's just taking over.
Is on fire. The confidence you're right 10 and EG like this.
And I'm also to start chasing.
Got like 5. Ooh, nice jump. Sliver peak. That's for EG. Down. Oh, he does his best to stay alive here. I mean,
oh,
he's gonna get timed
that is basic.
And maybe EG just on the horizon here. As basic is gonna get timed out and maybe sat down. Oh, he does his best to stay alive here. I mean, it's basic. He'll always take a fight. A nice round from Evil Genius. Oh,
Jesus, man. I'm just looking at his face cam. The bro's just tense.
Just on the horizon here. As basic is gonna get timed out and maybe sat down. Oh, he does his best to stay alive here. I mean, it's basic.
Bro's fighting 2 wars at the same time.
Evil Genius is 12 now for them as they put the match. Comes to play. Furia looking to play a little, just full retake. Walls up. Digizine. And they have walls on walls with his composition as they try to buy a little bit of time. Hearts and Fragment to displace. They're basically on top of each other around the site right now as they start.
Bao gets 1 on 10 HP.
From both sides. And there's the jump up. Shy waiting for the ants to creep around the roaches to find their way out of the woodwork.
And somehow
turn the lights off again for Furia. And it's going to be one last one. Koala Noob doing his damnedest here. The defuse goes down. It's going to be there for Superman. The tape flowing in the wind. And Evil Geniuses take down Furia.
A heartbreaking.
Jesus, man. It wasn't even close.
Here for Leviathan and MIBR, who do you think is more likely to make it through?
I think Lev. I'm going to be honest. They won London, so, you know.
I'd say Lev. They're the best team we've played so far.
Was it the most fun game as well for you, if the games are so close? Like, is that more enjoyable than an absolute beatdown?
Yeah. I think the close games, I mean, for any pro player, you can probably say are the most fun. Especially when there's a lot of clutch rounds and stuff, which there were in that Lev game.
Winning the close games, yeah. But it was very stressful, so, yeah.
It was stressful to watch too, by the way. Now, looking here at the group standings, is any of...
All right. Now, the last thing I'm going to look at... Whoa, whose video is that? The last thing I'm gonna look at before we cut stream is this game. All right, we are hopping.
In space. Yeah, Navi is the.
So we already know. Well, so we already know the result of this game, but I want to see how it went down because I had Navi in my predictions winning this game, and so I want to know. Maybe we could just skip to the third map. We might just do that. If the third map is close, then we could probably get a good understanding. Oh, third map Ascent. I love that. All right. In the meantime, I do need to step out real quick. So we're going to put it like right.
Not having better rounds and better understand. I think that this, to me, that the split was actually Navi just having better rounds and better understanding. Like just think about the way when we moved on to attack, how they were walking around the map and working it in a different way. It's just a different way. But when we look at Ascent, my question for both of the teams is what's going to happen composition-wise.
Okay,
and
I'm going to step out. As soon as I get back, we're going to jump right back into the third map of this game.
Why would they not do something similar then on Ascent as well, especially with Seaboff being in the mix? Last time that we saw them, they also changed things around. They wanted to implement the Euro. Maybe they want to take it a step further. And for the side of job life, Doma has been flexing around, allowing Pace to be on the dual list. Is this also going to be the case here?
Yeah. Let's have a look. Navi, they are going back to a little bit more meta. Okay, they brought the Phoenix in, maybe, if that lock comes through. Job Life, however, probably going to be playing similar to what they have before, except they brought the KO in. So changing the flashes in, they're taking the Phoenix out, and it looks like we will see Pays end up on that jet. But for the Navi side of things, what gets locked? Are we going the Neon Phoenix?
Yeah, it probably seems like we are. I mean, to me, the change in Job Life is big, right? Like you're moving Runner away from that duelist that he's been playing non-stop, also to allow Pace to have that success. I am still thinking about that round 8 and the team flash with things that I hope it doesn't happen here, and that lack of synergy. But to be fair, Pace can absolutely go nuclear on this map just by himself. Runner is an excellent initiator as well, so it is an approach, definitely a very standard one for them. But with the experience that these players have, this should not be an impediment for a win.
Look, arguably, KO, in my opinion, is just Phoenix, but a little bit different. You got the flashes. You know, you can run in. You don't go back to where you started the ultimate, but you can get rezzed. So, you know, there's similarities, and we could see something like that.
We could indeed. I'll ask you to put a stamp on it. Do you like the KO? We just haven't seen a ton of it this stage, right?
It's actually my favorite agent, so I'm going to say yes.
Mac loves it.
I love it.
Every now and then. Like I'm not surprised by it. I think that there are other agents that are way more versatile in my opinion. Although like it's not terrible.
Look,
but I think that you need to add some spice. You need to spice up your life, like the Spice Girl said. Yeah.
You need to keep it interesting. You need to keep it fresh. Two guys who love to add a little spice to their life and yours. Hazen and Cairo, take it away.
Cairo, if you were one of the Spice Girls, which one would you be? Scottish Spice. Scottish Spice. Yeah, I think that tracks. That definitely tracks. But heading into this final map, yeah, it's not exactly spicy, right? It's Ascent. We should know what's coming up. And I'll tell you what, folks, strap in for a long one, especially if you look back at the results of both of these teams, specifically Job Life. They played it 3 times last Challenger stage. Every single one of them went to overtime, and they were able to win 2 out of those 3. Pretty decent stuff, but also on top of that, Navi have played it 3 times in VCT and also won it twice. So, we'll see exactly how this one goes. One of those results for Job Life, a win over Navi's Academy roster. We'll see if they can get the win over the main team now in their first VCT appearance. It's mid-control for the attack early doors, which very quickly looks to maybe transition into a B split. You've still got Hero hanging back in main, and as that dart looks to take Cloric's utility offline, the scale up is slow but assured. Runner able to at least draw blood first and retreat from there. No more utility, but P's given a freebie over may be a disaster as Job Life look to retreat to backside B. Yeah, Flash was pretty heavily telegraphed there, so Pays caught peeking out from spawn side. Still a Cypher trap to try and play off here, and a couple of numbers on the Job Life side on both ends of the map. Ruxic selling some pressure on A, but we're now waiting for that B execute.
Runner and Doma are the ones to combine, and well, Doma pulled off the line, and the first one to go, so it's up to Runner, who started off brilliantly and put this into a winnable position.
2 on 2 now, and Hero wasting no time to get that spike planted. You've got Ruxic from the off angle in main, but again, it's this dynamic duo that JobLife have to get past. They won both pistols in the previous map, and a start here on attack ascent would be huge.
Ruxic's off angle could be the deciding one. It's whether if anybody walks into it unknowingly, but that smoke could push Ruxic into an uncomfortable position. Hero with a blinding
Perfect,
shot.
I just came in
Kamek with not a chance.
2v2.
It's up to Unfake now to deliver on the promise of Runner. His 3k earlier, a tap of the spike pulls players out and was able to win the first duel. Up against Hero though, who has been the clutch king for Na'Vi, dancing with the fight and finally finishing it off. Na'Vi has a 4 from 5 pistol rounds.
Yeah, they've got off to the best of starts map to map, and you saw how much of a difference that made by the time we got to the end of Split. As I highlighted here, look, a positive start on the attack side of Ascent is going to be huge for them, especially with this double duelist. Hero and Ruxic again delivering some nice micro on the falling smoke there as well. Just playing off of one another again.
Would JobLife be the first team to beat a team's Academy and VCT roster in the same season?
Ooh. That's a good question. One for the stat man.
Yeah.
We'll get the hog on that and hopefully...
or Cap Cow.
Or Cap Cow. One of the stat animals.
Gives up a
yeah, apparently.
ghost.
the stat zoo.
Yeah.
Don't want to call it that. The stat farm. We'll call it
the stat farm. Yeah, no, that is a lot better.
Yeah, and something that
Okay, if
is finding at least 1 or 2 kills.
I haven't watched this map. If Na'Vi throw,
Yeah, I mean, look, full classic here. It's the one upgraded pistol on.
like as in, if they give it the Santa Eco, then I see why they lost this map.
Means you're likely walking into a crossfire, but statement of intent here, playing forwards, and Hero's inside the edge of the defender's smoke. He's got a pocket to play from, and well, it's not until the molly clears.
Oh.
He does get taken out of play. Exit. Still racking up kills here though, and well defended.
They don't lose their anti-eco.
They hold on with those 3 guns in the end.
Yeah, JobLife a little bit more
to be the team which have shown improvement. We dive into their
Okay, first gun round.
Okay, I'm gonna drone. I'm gonna pick short. I'm gonna pick off Phoenix one.
Man.
They smoke. That's smoke. They threw flood cage already.
Catch short, carrying corner here.
They don't have cages on B.
What you want to do now? We took phase. We can go back to our boys. It's short, okay? They're gonna be. Can we just go to or flash and just execute A, okay?
Okay.
If I got the kill, I'm gonna like come pick me that 3. Can I give you guys bomb? I'm gonna go A main alone. I have no util.
It might be main push, bro.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, carry main push.
I got one flash and Molly.
They're gonna hear them swap bomb.
Close, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna slide like this after checking. I'm knifed.
They know.
Nice draw. 4.
Fake B. Just fake B. And like we go back to short. Back the
I'm gonna cage it.
He's keeping A main.
I'm smoking out.
Or he's keeping A main. Go back to A short now. He's gonna be wine, guys. Okay, come, boys. Okay, we're gonna run. Okay, and we go side.
Wow, he has a good read on the jet.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. No. Get a main dinked. Omen 1.
Oh.
Main.
Pause it.
He's on side. I will flash side.
Pause.
Flashing side.
It's a pretty big blind. They now have the guns.
95 on jet.
I'd be holding you.
95. Oh, this guy missed.
Jesus.
Pace has completely
Pace.
lit the server apart. End zone flawless for JobLife, and a good way to respond to a strong bonus.
Yeah, really frustrating round there if you're Na'Vi. Chloric making the call to try and split the A site, but the knife foiling those plans, and it was Sivop in the mid round actually who made the decision to try and go for a quick B fake. Pays the individual that is
nice Pace. Let's go Pace.
Doing though.
Evan. Nice. Good job.
Looking at the next round, 4 buy for both. A chance for JobLife to get right back on terms.
Start for
I was going to say,
market.
Back to try and sell some pressure, but
Yep.
already. Exit being denied the life through runner. He's once again catching Sevov off guard, and that head-to-head has been won strongly out by the Danish duelist.
Yeah, and I love that Job Life don't just settle for that initial engagement, that they actually do a bit more fact-finding, confirm
Well,
that it was player
Navi don't have A main.
They've heard the walk-up catwalk now from this A main position.
They just made noise towards tree.
Side. There is a gap through tree, and as Na'Vi start to take this timing, I wonder if Job Life become aware of it.
Job Life should know at least about the question mark, but I think the big thing about this defense is
It's
they have
50
main space,
seconds.
and that's what they want to try and propel a retake.
It'd be so hard. It's so hard to hit either side.
Mid there in its entirety, he is now the one on the line from market to stop the cross.
There's a cross in mid. If they try to go through market, they're in heaven. Yeah, they can plan for a backside, but that's such a hard position to hold. Hero could get crunched.
If they don't look to deny the spike early.
Well, they now know Job Life. You could see with the dart towards CT that there was a gap there. And it seems like they're going to join up with their teammates in main, but they're taking their time.
Well, now all of them are flanking, so they just need to hold this heaven.
They are seemingly aware of this main
And they've kind of given up some space.
And look at Chloric. He's hunting for this timing, hungry for it.
Oh, you just saw a barrel. Ooh, 3!
3 for his efforts. The last 2 remaining. Can't even grab him before he escapes. 10 HP runner, who's been pretty good so far.
What a play by Chloric.
I mean, what a play from the captain there. Chloric with fantastic situational awareness of where their own vulnerabilities were from the attack. And Na'Vi flip a
That's a bad retake.
To 3 players left standing and just 2 on the other.
I'd be curious to know what utility was on
That's a
the
bad
side
retake because they're all going through one choke point.
Surely you think this
Really, you want to flood through multiple choke points to create distractions.
The double clear is going to be enough to trade that out. Again, Job Life showing all of the right signs in terms of the mid-rounding, the setup. It's just this execution now which has been a little bit sloppy on a couple of rounds. Na'Vi punishing them for it, and as the desk was saying, that is what makes the difference at this level. You and I know well there is no big gulf in terms of quality between the top tiers, but the mistakes just go that much more punished.
100%, and this is just a straight up execute. Luckily enough, the Cypher set up here and able to support. And Paces went over the top, Doma there as well. Sevov still trying to force the issue, but runner there with a good flash, and this is looking to be a fairly quick round in the end. And it will be an in-zone flawless.
I mean,
They just respond with a flawless.
It's also not as if Job Life what the doctor ordered. It's rock the boat. Na'Vi don't have the best of credit to fall back on.
Standing ahead. Still going to try and exec here. And I mean, with Stingers, you think this is going to be a lot more direct?
It's another round where the default is built off of B main control early. Here, of course, they are just looking to hit.
Man, I can't wait for Masters. Or not Masters, Champs. But damn, the thing about Champs is that Champs is probably gonna be at like 5 AM Eastern time.
It's not just Pays though.
It's about to be.
Yeah, well, I mean, it will be. I was going to say Kamek is also taking mid-space, so support is coming. But Pays needs to try and stand the
1,
test here. Well, it's a good
2.
no, you can't quite catch X.
Kamek.
Kamek can. Spike now known about, protected by Kamek, but not much more. 5 HP, and that is going to be Rook 6 Doom. 3-3, all even.
And Job Life looking far more commanding in terms of their authority in this round. In these last couple of rounds, honestly, Na'Vi not able to dictate the pace whatsoever.
Stop the brunt of the push, and Molly will try and help that, as well as a null command, and maybe forcing Na'Vi elsewhere.
Yeah, it's a big ult to bait out by Na'Vi as they are just feigning the A short presser. Cancelled, perhaps. So you can still see Hero working the B main space with his cam.
Chloric, though, starting to drone in towards mid, and JobLife
Tag.
completely denying Na'Vi any information at all.
I mean, you look at the
Did
amount
I
of
just skip to the
utility that
second half?
JobLife have used at this stage in the round. They're only going to have one flash left on runner when it comes to defending a site.
This has been an issue before. Ruxic now starting to feign pressure towards 8. And Na'Vi starting to push themselves onto the B side.
I mean, Knife just came back up for runner, but immediately using it. It remained to be seen where Na'Vi wished to end, but having made the most of the market space, they're now
30
ready
seconds
to
left.
finish B. Kamex
Two
moved over
bunkered
to
on
VCT.
site.
Pays is interested. 20 seconds left, they're going.
Exit slow. He's gonna die. Yep. And they're bunkering. Na'Vi or Hero too.
Well, they've put Na'Vi in the dirt. Ruxic managing to get away with 11 points of health. I mean,
No time.
does have the ultimate, but time against
No
them,
time. No
chance of a clutch.
decent HP to be able to omen out.
Let Na'Vi throw everything at you.
Wine for dart or dart for wine.
Very direct towards A this time, the attack.
Yeah, Ruxic now knowing about the
Oh, that's a big kill. They're not expecting the second player on site.
although stunned up and no
Damn, with a singer, grab a gun.
interested in operator not connected.
Couple of missed shots and a full reveal through the hoardings.
They know they're
in
flooding.
heaven.
They don't have a safe plant.
And the drone is still keeping them at arm's length here.
Jesus, what a shot.
Does connect, Pays introducing himself, knows that
What a shot.
the Cypher should be and finally seeing him, but already he got one.
Last to our heaven.
2-on-2, and Unfake probably waiting for that info dart to come back up. Long time for that. 5 actually on Chloric, and that's going to put Na'Vi
They know
in
the player-
advantage. Unfake steps hard. I mean, does beat out Hero's peak, but Spike's still not committed. Still needs to get
You
down.
gotta tap plant.
Trying to find a space in which to work, and finally he's now under pressure. Both players looking to try and capitalise on the Sova's
Oh,
position.
NT, Chloric.
Comfortability about it as Pays. Then to prepare already. Value, it's not delivering.
No, this looks
a short-term solution to be a long kill. In some
Whoa.
ways, like a short-term solution to be a long-term issue, as Exit has already started to create problems here. Picks off runner to start. Big tool lost. As
Big
you said,
push
but
out of B
here
main.
is Pays creeping up
And
behind
Hero
Hero, just aware of it from Tiles. Shuts
Shuts it down.
the op, and it's all focus on Kamek to try and
Okay,
defend
some
that
tempo
next
from
layer, but
Na'Vi.
he will fall on the defensive
They
end
know.
shot. Unfake and
Wow.
still sitting under the tree here.
They
Two
get a
players
second
left
kill.
of this defender's side, find a kill each and bring it back within one.
Yeah, the dart not hitting and somehow managing to rescue that. Seems if Unfake has won the foot race towards B.
Still has a trap to try and play off here.
Hero.
Open, thought there was more safety
You are not doing that on Fnatic.
Just when the spike looked like it was heading towards the B site, the space which Ruxic has created here is drawing Chloric back in.
Yeah, but this could be a complete false herring. You look at Doma, he has shot control, and Unfake has the Hunter's Fury.
Yeah, and now Doma is going to have heard these steps and can very quickly look to reclaim that main space himself. But
30 seconds
it
left.
won't be for the first time that JobLife have used this corridor for their retake. And Chloric was well prepared for it in the past. Hunter's Fury thrown in to maybe buy a little bit more time here for Doma. But now he's smoked off, and
The timing.
as well.
Oh, I was about to say.
Catches him early. Complete disconnect between the two remaining JobLife players. And Unfake's arrival is entirely expected. Now catches Chloric as the smoke was just falling in there. Looks to drone from
Teams don't
inside again.
understand. If you smoke off a player, it's so easy to just wait for the player to peek out of the smoke and hold the smoke.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening between the comms of JobLife, but it's not anything I like to see. I mean, I understand that they're trying to play Doma in, but as soon as you see that smoke, maybe a pause. I don't know. And Kamek just, I don't know why he got caught in his smoke there. That's a couple times that's happened. Maybe a binds issue.
Or, I love
imagine more just timing than anything else. Feels like Na'Vi have been doing a pretty good job so far at just taking complete mid control and then using that to create pressure through market and short of their own volition. This time around it's the A extremity, and of course Hero once again left behind as residual. An outlet should things go lopsided, and already an early knife from Runner does claim some information.
Some, but not all. As right now, Na'Vi look pretty uncommittal right now towards any side. Sure, spikes towards B, but a large majority of your forces are towards that A side of the map. Drone to probably send those duelists in from top mid.
And again, just take this mid control. Na'Vi have been building a lot of rounds off the back of this space, not fully clearing Pays in Pizza, and a flashback through from Runner was there for the recontest.
Oh, no game audio. Oh.
He's though under pressure. Exit on the
Jeez,
other side.
he stunned, still gets a kill.
Gonna get one more no. So it's still even across the board in terms of man count. But you look at Runner now, he's under pressure and calling for support through his Sova. That's even going to be the run it back. The knife just missing its chance. Unfake now, healing the steps, looking to try and step back. Runner stuck in the corner. And there's issues starting to come through here, but not clear. Drops the spike, and time is low. Na'Vi might have missed their chance here. Somehow the KO does get caught, but Unfake still here.
Oh, on Kamek.
Yeah, he's still on the back of sight, still on towards Jen, still keeping
They need to dig out this player.
That spike needs to go in.
Oh, time?
And it is just in time. But 1 versus 2
Oh.
from. In fact, makes it 1-on-1. Cypher against Cypher. Hero against Stoma. X-Fnatic against X-Fnatic. Hero low on health. I think Doma's got an idea about this. Trying not to give away his steps. Now confirmation through the rifle. Doma just wants to try and take him off guard. I mean, a classic to try and finish off
Jesus, he just knew he was low.
Job life up to 6.
Expertly navigated by Doma in the clutch. This one looking like a direct execution from Na'Vi, actually. They're going to send
Exit's just
off the back of this Hunter's Fury. Lorik does find that kill on Unfake, and Job Life flashed out of position. Surely still respond on Unfake, and Job Life for this Hunter's Fury. Lorik does find that kill on Unfake, and Job Life flashed out of position. Surely still respond. And the wave of Na'Vi players too far makes them in there.
Na'Vi are just crashing out, man.
Pays in middle with this op that's the biggest threat.
Misses. Doesn't get punished for it.
The needle just yet. Kamek does get found in main.
And Exit dies for free.
Kamek does get found in main.
It's big information. Good response from
Ivan. There is Pays. He's here on the Job Life side to try and defend the A site now. 3 of them, in fact, and one of them is Pays. Blades drawn yet again. Thirsty for blood, but it's Ruxic to respond.
Hold up. We gotta pause this. I'm starting to notice a trend. I feel, yes, Job Life are winning the rounds, but it just feels like most of these rounds are just punishing Na'Vi's mistakes. And yes, it's a majority of Valorant, but it's so much little detailed mistakes that, I mean, you should want to iron out. You should iron out. At this point, it's like do or die. Make champs or don't.
Wrap it up. Another 2 versus 1, but Doma has a clutch under his belt. He's eager to play into this.
Bro, they're
space.
scared. They're scared.
Identifies a couple of those players, but Hero pops out in coordination with Chloric, and Na'Vi save face at the end of the first half.
Yeah, I mean, a good response and a good recovery from Na'Vi at 7-5. We'd probably say this is the average kind of half point in terms of the scoreline. And you'll be happy if you're a Na'Vi fan.
Yeah, you will. And we got a little bit of a team with that. The question VCT EMEA matches, but how many exactly?
Well, I'm discounting Doma
Jesus.
because he was pre-popped.
So, yeah, there we go. You've heard enough from us. Time to hear from Job Life. We've got to listen in with them right now.
Bang, short. Hyper is here, hyper. One more trap. Get it. They're playing retake. Guys.
Just a full A-site exit. No stall from Na'Vi.
Yeah, I already smoke short. Come someone short to me, please. Yeah.
Na'Vi might flood.
I'm all in front, wait.
I have a slide. Door broken, guys. Okay. Yeah. They smoked us. Guys, get ready to go heaven.
Main. We are heaven.
I will go late door. I will go late door. I'm door dead. I'm guarding.
Yeah, I'm gonna flash. 3, 2, 1, flashing now.
Guarding for you guys. Flash out main. Flash out main.
I'm wanting main. Holding main. One gen. Walk this. I'm wanting main.
One gen.
Gen Omen, Gen. Kill Omen.
Oh.
Under. Dead. Main left side. Main left side.
Low.
Nice!
Give me that. Good job, boys. Good shit.
Bro, they're tense.
A little bit chaotic in the comms, but Na'Vi still get that pistol round, and they have only lost one this series.
Yeah, I mean, they have had absolutely no trouble getting those under their belts, and it's a simple but effective use of utility here which wins it in my eyes. Flash comes in, and Chloric just darting right off the back of it, not to mention the shock which he was able to land in the corner just moments before. Really seeing his impact. With limited utility. Did you understand the French there?
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Do you actually know what that means?
No.
No, me neither. I heard pourquoi.
Is it not?
That means why.
Is qu'est-ce que c'est not like in a song?
Yeah, probably. I mean, plenty of French songs, mate.
Oh, is it qu'est-ce que c'est something pour moi or something? Et toi?
Oh, huge molly.
I don't know.
Zip off.
Yeah, Kamek's dead. Great molly from Sivov. Just a little bit of set util again on the Na'Vi side to chip away at job life.
Yeah. Let's not start doing casters in French.
But c'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
Such is life against this anti-eco.
Oh man.
Are you're trying to think up some more French, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
While you're
actually,
delaying there.
No, I'm just holding on.
Okay.
I'm waiting to see
holding on for dear life.
Yeah, holding on to see what Job Life are going to do, and it seems like it's execute into all the players holding B.
There it is. Double boathouse set up here. Both on Spectres. One of them hero. Rooksik there as well. Exit
No way.
Catch some stragglers on the way in from Speedway, but actually, it's the casualties on the Na'Vi side more than anything else here.
There's a lot of damage.
SMGs are going to make it through, so not the prettiest of
Patience by
Na'Vi into
Na'Vi.
this bonus you'd expect.
Yeah, I think Na'Vi have been certainly dealt a blow in the bonus round, and I think that's something that we have seen from Job Life time and time again on these classics. I mean, the fact that they are so close but yet so far from converting one of these rounds, it would turn a half on its head. But let's see exactly how good Job Life's attack is now as we head into this next round. It seems like Na'Vi setting themselves up for this B main hold, I should say.
It's only Chloric to show face at the start, so just feigning how many numbers are truly here. Exit can't connect as Unfake manages to find that one back. It was Pays up in the air.
Yeah. It's Exit to be found first, and it's such
Alright, let's skip ahead. It's been a minute in the round. We're re-hitting B. The strong site.
They're aware of his position. Pays the one bursting out to try and create that space as he has been able to do so yet again. Doesn't want to walk in towards that.
And they're just gonna run him down.
That Sivov can do, but in fact Pays does find it. 10 seconds plant, only just now coming in from Unfake. Rooksik playing from his own smoke is well defended by numbers, but still finds the timing to take Pays.
NT.
Getting Life respond from Na'Vi, something Vision Strikers-esque, but how does Job Life respond? This
great counter flash,
but Na'Vi from mid have made Job Life pay! Runner!
Whoa.
Flash, but Na'Vi from mid
The Star man advantage, and Runner just throws them all down.
Let's go out this series. Behind his hero up on Cat! And well, unfortunately, he is gone. Background from Job Life.
Mate, Runner has starred throughout this series today and massively impressed me, as I was saying. Lots of questions around his performance throughout the year, but now, on the biggest of them all, in Berlin, back with a bang. That initial flash just stopping the second wave of Na'Vi players coming in as it's straight from the strat book. And if that can't find you around, then you really start to get concerned about how this defense will do in the next couple. Another set piece.
I know a lot committed, but Job Life ready for
They
the
know, Exit, they know. They know you're there.
Being forced further and further back. Na'Vi looking to try and respond.
Where
with
else
some
would the
mid
neon
space.
be?
And that's now 3 rounds in a row that Exit is the first man down.
Yeah. I've got a stat for you, but we can come back to that in a second. As Seaboff has a flag for you.
You're in.
Because Heroes on
Runner with
round.
3? Jesus, man.
Stat spotted.
Runner with 4.
I see.
7. Every single one of those players are basically off roll at that point.
I see.
That's how bad it is.
It's the reaction from that that they've had to get this working, and by the time they've had, speaking about burnout and stuff like this,
yeah,
around every corner there's another problem for this roster, and back to the wall in the opening game of play in such a rough position to be in, but finally some reprieve.
I know exactly. Yeah, finding Kamek there, but look at the spike, not committed anywhere, and I mean, it is a big neural theft to catch Doma off guard, and Joblife really on the back foot here.
He's backed away into the corner. Na'Vi spending so much util to dig them out of position right now. Runner still left behind.
Isolated kill.
Can fight in numbers. Oh, thinning out eventually though. Actually, Joblife not over the finish line just yet though. It's been a difficult task getting up until this point, but with Kamek gone for the 2nd round in a row,
that's a big kill.
Blades are what they were harping on and hoping with, but nothing picked up. Exit again.
Exit's just taking over.
So much value with this operator now. A change of pace, and it's exactly what is required for Na'Vi's defense. Flashing in together. This round is all about the duelists, as it's an in-zone flawless.
An in-zone flawless, and Exit proving exactly what he's worth, what we expect of him, and it is a high standard in VCT as they make Joblife, the tier 2 team, start to work for this finish in the series. And Joblife very quickly going to timeout after Na'Vi's timeout.
Yeah. I think it's nice seeing here as well some of the setup you're getting from Civil from these flashes too, peaking as a group. Exit, one of those players coming out of Ascension last year, you were just waiting to see on a top team because he really impressed. Yet another name that didn't make it to the big stage, so a first appearance here of the player.
And you don't get
exactly. And through those issues before, as Chloric forced to cancel this early drone, but goes straight in for a Hunter's Fury, almost blindly. Or maybe actually it was the cam that Hero placed in main early for some information, and Exit continuing to fire off the back of that disruption. A 2-player advantage up against this mixed buy.
Joblife continuing to just have issues with this operator.
No answers.
No utility. Players face checking. This is really where we start to see mistakes creep in. Kamek at the same time has found a little pocket of space in which to work. Can't break the window, can't give away his space, but Chloric has noted this.
Port Civil does get a roller.
Yeah, I mean, this is 4
They lose this round.
To go hunting.
Duel cleanly, it's good enough. Really wanted it to land off. Set a stalemate.
At the wrong time and unfake. Just manage. And also finding kill onto at the wrong time and unfake. Just manage.
We look for the first engagement.
That drone just expiring at the wrong time and unfake.
Jesus, man.
Unlucky. I see you again. React coming in late. I mean, it still has 2 flashes and a run it back, but
Hero's
needs
bunkering.
to really support Hero here, and finally does, but run it back wasted. Hero doesn't budge, doesn't move, knows that the player's going to be coming his way. It's a good flash. It still comes out the other side with a couple kills. 2 versus 1 now. Up again, 15 and 3 right now. Stack.
Nice smoke.
Now Joblife find himself at a position of strength.
Isolated? Ooh, didn't reset. It's hard, it's hard, it's hard. A little bit impatient. Oh, I just missed the whole round. Another tiles crunch. Man advantage.
Push him into. Left coming, but I'm on his. It's clear, bro. Maybe. Is it? Yeah. Phoenix was there, so I was there almost. They were all 3. Maybe. Push him mid, you have ult.
I'm ulting out.
There were 2 on mid.
One was short.
Something full open. That I'm no one blind.
I'm going under.
I will have Raven, Shock Dart. You're both.
You guys can go heaven together.
110 then. 110.
Yes, one. Guys, list one body shot.
What you today? You have.
I got on your wall.
I got on your wall.
Dart 5. I'm just looking.
Be heaven. Sure. Just go together, boys. You'll be in the smoke or in the. I'm darting for you guys.
Yeah, 3,
I'm doing
2, 1.
I'm smoking main.
Main?
I'm tagging. Time, guys, time. Under main. It's on main.
I drop.
They're both low. Literally both one shot.
Get him bomb. Cover him, cover.
Concentrate. Last player standing.
No way. He runs into this. What just happened? What just happened? Did he think he won the round?
Body block of the shock, and there are no bullets left in the gun for Unfake.
But surely you just switched to your pistol.
I don't think he knew where the pistol was.
Oh, there is no way that they get away with this.
I need to know if he had any bullets left. That is ridiculous, man.
Nah, hold up. Let's go back.
I'm tagging. Time, guys. 2, 1.
I'm smoking main.
I'm tagging. Time,
So 3v2 retake. There's a player hell. Gets tagged from the Sova from A main. Both other players are one shot. He has shock darts. He literally needs to stick it. Runs out of bullets as he's spamming, running through the smoke.
Oh my god, there's no way.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious. There's no way that happens. I've never seen that happen before, ever. He literally just watches them defuse.
I need to know if he had any bullets left. That is ridiculous, man.
But like, why does he spam running through? Why does he not just come?
Oh, it felt like such a well-played round until that point.
Well, that's going to be lying in the back of your head. That's a very quick push from Job Life. Pays good entry, but it's all pistols. Na'Vi can make this such an easy round. An end zone flawless to answer the last one. Job Life need a timeout.
Oh, they need a
trying to push
to right that years in chat. Steal to handle so far. That might make the difference. It's exits off that they've struggled to handle so far, but Pays is going to make him lose.
Will stand, plan.
So at the very least, RV knowing that those players hadn't yet crossed from main into the site they go. Plenty of space here out in the open as Job well kept.
And we go into OT.
Basically, chance on attack.
Like the streak towards the end there from Na'Vi to get themselves back on terms, but not too much difference between the two. Na'Vi will start out in this position first, and again mid-control, a high priority. No operator here on the defense to get them in trouble. It's this close corner though from Pays that could profit huge.
Bruh.
Runner over his shoulder. It's a quick trade, and the numbers for Job
Funny.
Life.
Bro, runner's just been on one.
Even causes for himself in trouble. To split the A side.
Kame just misses his chance, and Ruxic able to adjust. Chloric here.
How?
Doesn't quite win out, so still within one of these two teams, and that's a big kill from Unfake.
Numbers in spawn. It's only Civil remaining towards A.
Yeah, engine Unfake. Oh, the lamb to the side.
Bro.
With 3 big.
Much of them beat in third wall. Same way they took away and
off with one and go away from Na'Vi.
Arch. If Na'Vi execute now, they're going all through the same choke point, and Job Life know it.
Yeah, they know everything. Although the spam from P is not good. I mean, Na'Vi have an idea, but Unfake, his spam through the wall has managed to work out, getting a kill onto Hero, and he's been the big component to Na'Vi's attack. Can it get even
So
better
FYI, for everybody that's tuning in.
Unfake, a second in the round. They're ready to finish it here.
Ooh.
Finally they do.
We're watching EMEA because I was busy earlier when this game was happening, and so we're just doing a quick recap.
from beating
seeing what happened,
another
and then
Na'Vi side,
at the end of
this
stream
time in the
after
big
this
league.
series,
And in terms of the
we're gonna
setup,
do
absolutely
a little
perfect on the
preview
Job
for the
Life
matches
side.
for Pacific.
FaZe, as I said, inspired to have that.
Life for the answer, no. Rooksik. And can he make this scary for Job Life? Careful and well. Can't make a way to. He's so delayed. And 3-on-3 on site. Runner with a big kill.
Wow,
to
this is how
exit the
Na'Vi
operator
loses.
offline. That was an issue for Job Life before, but not here and now.
Himself. Job Life again.
Looking to
They just clear sight, then that's...
But that step may have gave things away. Oh, it's a good spam down from the Phantom, and Seabuff even getting... See that Hero is also a timer looking to go off as well.
Clark literally has to...
Backside, his health low, and he knows where players' positions are. Looking to try and play to deny the spike.
Oh, his gun barrel.
Hero now trying to clutch up
Hero.
the 1v2. So 1-on-1 against ex-Gentlemates boy Kamek. Oh, I swing round.
No way.
Anticipating the stairs player.
Wow.
Gets the kill, and tier 2 will draw blood against a tier 1 opponent.
And the tier 2 team showing that they can be titans in their own right, rising up with many a familiar face making their return. A debut on this stage for FaZe as he starred towards the top of the scoreboard. A result which they can be so impressed and so happy with, because at the end of the day, no matter where you place Na'Vi at the moment, this Job Life team came in with...
Alright. Quick rundown. Quick rundown for... For Pacific, we got DFM versus Team Secret. If DFM wins, or if DFM loses against Team Secret, then I believe Viral clinches playoffs without having to win against Paper Rex. And then the next game, the second game in Pacific, is Genji and Full Sense. Genji has already clinched playoffs. Full Sense needs some champs points, and so should be a clear... Genji are the clear favorite, but they don't need to try hard. And then the matchups for tomorrow, following that game, we got Pacific versus Fireflux. Funny, 2 blue teams. This is a bit of an unknown. We don't know what's gonna happen with this game. Then Fnatic Enterprise, this is probably the biggest game for both teams. I mean, another tier 2 team making it in potentially into playoffs, and Fnatic going down to the lower bracket. So even if they lose this game but still win out, they would have to complete the gauntlet and have to do another lower bracket run. Damn, that's crazy. And then for Americas, what do we got? We're just wrapping up here. Excuse me. 100 Thieves, Cloud9. Let's look at the standings. Is this the last week? Yeah, this is the last week. Hundred Thieves, Cloud9. We got Cloud9 desperately needing this win to... I think they have the head-to-head, so Crew might already have clinched. Whoa, yeah, I think Crew have already clinched. Yeah, Crew and C9 have already clinched their playing spot. So, can kind of be a bounce back game for Crew against Sen. Oops. So, this is... I don't think this is kind of a pointless game, to be honest. And then G2 allowed... I think G2 just need to win a map. and they secure playoffs. Oh no, G2 need to be loud. Wow. So yeah, that's tomorrow's games, and just a quick overview of the rest of the games. I do plan to watch this game, or co-stream, or watch party it. I do plan to watch this. I may be able to stream these games, but this is a bit of a question mark. And then T1 KRX, looking forward to. Probably will stream that game as well. Global versus Zeta. Crew Sentinels. This game is probably the biggest game of the week. Maybe besides this game. If DFM lose, then this is probably the biggest game of the week for Viral. Viral potentially can clinch playoffs. So yeah. I appreciate everybody that's watched, the lurkers. Make sure you subscribe. Enjoy the stream. We'll be doing some VCT watch parties, of course, Pacific Americas, a little bit of EMEA. And yeah. Thank you. 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 Bro, stop the stream. Stop the stream. Stop the count.